Is Anna going to come get that? Or
click on your little wheel, like your profile, and then click it again, like if you're going to add a story.
Yeah, I know how to do that. Why did I just blank out?
She's reconnecting it because John didn't.
Boomer.
No, she's putting it on the white.
Say that, Joe. Oh, and another tip, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Another tip, whenever you take out your phone, clean the cameras.
Yeah, I do that. It's just been like super freaking oily. My body has been.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Every single time.
Well, since we're all here, vámonos.
Oh, wrong button.
That's not the right button.
Just to fill everybody in that's listening, this podcast is going to be a little bit of everything: shit talking, to serious conversations like we are with Mike right now, to just another day at Tops, I guess. It's going to bounce around, so for sure people are going to have to wear earmuffs. Whoever don't want to hear Jesus and Craig cussing, but
yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah,
I'll try to watch.
You know how bad we are. Terrible.
Yeah, and this.
I'm rather surprised to hear any cussing coming from our choir boy, Jesus.
Balance in everything, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Hey,
everybody. Hold on. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another...
Hello. Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Tops Daily Grind. This is going to be episode number 76. We're joined today by...
76. That's Joe's actually favorite number.
Is it?
Yes.
Put the mic up to your mouth.
Got to put the mic up to my mouth.
We're joined today by the one and only,
right there.
I'm happy I didn't bite him.
Joe Flowers.
Hey, guys.
Jose Flores, as they like to call him in the
Colombia?
In the Hispanic countries.
Actually, in Colombia, they call me Rambita.
Oh, shit.
I think it translates to little girl
all
Rambo.
This weekend, Rambita.
Oh, God.
We're gonna introduce him as, this is Rambita. Oh, I think I'm being Joe Flowers. Oh, no.
Why would you tell us this, Joe?
I don't know.
He couldn't make it this time.
So my first, did I not make it last time? Did you shake
I gave it to him.
Oh, he got the one that fell on the floor.
Oh.
Thanks, guys. This is how you treat your podcast.
That's not my fault.
So now you're giving me 2 beers.
No,
this one's for me.
Okay, got it. He's got the gold wrapper.
Modelo?
I'm good.
You want some Modelo?
Give me an Ultra.
Por favor, se dice.
So, Ultra, if you're here in this podcast, you want to sponsor us?
Please. There. Anyways, Joe, you were saying.
Why?
My very first trip down to Peru in 2009 was with Jeff Randall of Randall's Adventure Training. And they had a guy named Aguilar who saw how crazy I was with the machete and just started calling me Rambita.
Was that like a play off Rambo?
Yeah, like Rambo.
Female Rambo.
Yeah, like a little girl Rambo.
Rambo's little
bitch. Sita, yeah, it's like the
little
little one.
That, yeah.
and so that's kind of happened sometimes. I mean, having the last name Flowers,
that's true.
It's just like hard
Rambita
enough to
Flowers.
like be able to design on a knife. So
I would change my birth certificate to Rambita Flowers.
What's wrong with Flowers?
Flowers is okay.
it's a very, very floral name.
I like flowers.
Yeah, it's not a power name for knife designer.
Right?
I like plants.
Okay. Well, you can have it.
I have lavender growing in my front yard. I have chamomile in my backyard.
Sorry. Just take that out.
Oh, it's
So
fine.
apparently he's making tea a lot or something.
No. I just said
The flowers is like, God bless him, Mike, back in the day would always have it and Joe. You look at some of the designs, and Joe never said flowers on the back, except for the custom ones.
Yeah.
Because
That makes sense.
he always said flowers.
You should make a version that's got that the finish is a nice big old flower. There's a bunch of flowers.
Giant, you should like etched like
That should be
you should be your fucking new pattern, a camo pattern of flowers.
a camo flowers.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking make you a machete with camo pattern flowers.
Heck yeah, you guys heard it
Write
here
it down. Write it down.
on his desk by Monday.
I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna do that.
I have already a special edition
They're
machete.
gonna
You guys remember
They're
like
gonna
in
look
there?
like dicks.
The zombie
Oh
one?
God!
The zombie
Yes,
one?
the zombie ones. Back in the day when everything had to be green.
Yeah.
They made me a special
I did
230
do
machete that was green as heck. Mike hated it because he didn't want to jump in on the green thing. I still love it.
Yeah, for those of you just joining us, Joe Flowers just drank an energy drink that's supposed to go in water.
He drank it straight. He just drank
Took a
it straight out of the packet.
Guys, we're about to do a podcast. We don't have time to wait for
did.
mixing.
Yeah.
No, but he does it differently. Like I told Jesus, he takes the powder first, and then he took a swig of water.
Yes.
Same thing.
I don't do that all the time. I just did it
Same
just to
thing.
watch Craig cringe a little bit.
But it's not powder. This is liquid, actually.
Yeah,
It's
it was.
liquid,
It was
yeah.
liquid.
It's
If it
liquid.
was powder, it would have been like the cinnamon challenge, which you guys should do live on the podcast
no.
at some
Hey,
point.
Hey, John, go get the hot sauce.
You said that you were going to take it on the podcast live.
Is it gonna be okay if he mixes it with all that shit that he's been taking?
He'll be fine.
He'll be
He's
fine.
I've got
Joe.
yeah, man, I've got heartburn medicine.
Oh, he's gonna add medicine.
Do you?
Yeah, in my bag.
Oh yeah. Tell everybody
Which
what
one?
happened.
Oh well, so
You want to
coming here with
you
like
wanna
60
throw an
mission-
airline company under the bus right now?
Absolutely.
No,
Let's burn
all
the
right,
son
so
of a bitches.
American is Americant right now. Americant Airlines. You know
Americant,
what?
get your luggage.
First, yeah, I had to like miss my flight, which was actually just flight control in Dallas Fort Worth, and I was like, this is a time where I didn't insure my flights. By the way, SquareMouth.com is a great flight aggregator. Am I allowed to just throw that out there?
Throw it out. We'll put it.
They're not a sponsor, but
Yeah, they're
whatever.
not a sponsor, but it's a good travel tip. Should have done that this time. Missed my flight in Dallas Fort Worth, and of course, American Airlines like, yes, it's going to go where you're going. Your luggage is going to come with you, and it's just full of bamboo and a bunch of honey, and of course, a bunch of knives, maybe some underwear. Craig will have to talk later about borrowing some.
He's in.
I'm lying. I'm lying. Actually,
I'll loan you some panties.
Yeah, because we're gonna do
Gross.
some arts and crafts during
Panties?
the podcast, but not
Yes,
more.
Yeah, he probably would fit my wife's panties.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself. I
No,
was like, wow.
I don't wear
Craig.
panties. Why would I wear
he
panties?
doesn't wear panties. He wears thongs.
I wear normal underwear.
It's okay. Like, we're in that day and age
I
where
wear
it's
a
okay.
thong every now
It's
and then.
okay, Craig.
It's lightweight.
I
It
wear a
breathe-
thong
it's
every
breathable.
now and then when I'm trying to seduce my
I'm going
wife.
to totally isolate that.
You know what? You should get like
He does.
you
I've
should
seen
get
that
some
show.
custom thongs that say Tops Daily Grind like right there on the
We should.
lower
I
section.
would rock a pair.
He could only fit top state.
Yeah, maybe tops.
maybe just a
tops.
TO and a tiny
Maybe tops
TP.
would fit in like a small font, like turned, like written downwards.
You got to stretch it out. Find a good designer for that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I am without some of my luggage here, and apparently it might come in at 6:00. If not, whatevs. I'm at a knife place, so I'm not knifeless. I have a Baja 4.5.
You're welcome.
Designed by whom?
By Leo.
Really?
Leo himself.
There's
Why
like
are you
not
so
enough
surprised?
because there's no finger grooves right now. I'm just kidding.
Is that a?
Oh, the finger grooves.
He's
thing.
calling out your what?
He needs to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, everybody just left. It's just me and you, Joe.
All right,
Let's do
that's
this.
cool. That's cool.
Okay.
All right, so are we gonna play the knifey spooning game where we do that thing
Oh,
real
like
quick?
I'll do it like Homer, where he hits every fucking finger.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Where is the tops one? That's the pry bar on the front with the tip. It's like I can't remember the name of it. God bless it. Chisel.
Oh,
grind. So this is
the
how it
tough
is in the
pry
knife industry. When you have too many SKUs, they just like throw a whole bunch of new ones at you each year at
Tough
SHOT
pry
Show.
knife, is it?
Yes, the pry knife.
The pry knife,
We'll
yeah.
try that with on a camp out. We have a camp out to do.
We'd chop our
tomorrow, don't
fingers off, Joe.
we? Oh, no, we won't.
Well, if you do it hard enough, you will.
I mean, it's okay because we're signing the liability for
Yeah.
him. So
I'm not signing it.
If you get hurt,
Joe's signing it.
Yeah. Hey, is Cerakote like a blood thinner or is it like a coagulant where you can put like Cerakote on a cut and it like totally like keeps it from like coming out of your body, the blood?
I'm not sure, Joe.
Does Cerakote work as
It
like
could,
something to keep you from
I guess.
bleeding?
No.
Well,
No.
there goes my idea for fun
You have to-
tricks during
You have to
camping.
put
tomorrow.
Cerakote in an oven for 2 hours for it to cure.
Well, you have to do that with meat
Just
too.
leave
Did he say Cerakote?
Just leave your hands out in the sun.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
going really random because we were going to play the knife game, and I was wondering how
He
to keep
was
us
gonna
from
play the
You
bleeding.
should do
Yeah.
it. You should do it that night. That
don't know
table
where the
will
wheat
probably
came
look
from.
better when you're
How
finished.
fast can you do it, Joe?
With
Let's
the
time
bottom,
you.
yeah.
Hold on.
Give me a pencil, and I'll use the eraser end, and I can
No,
do it
we'll
super
use a knife.
fast.
Don't be a pussy. Use the knife.
It'll be a new contest every week. Yes.
give me that paper first,
Guys,
but-
we all get
It's like, I'm
older
signing.
in our lives. After like when you hit in your 30s, you start doing these dares a little bit less. As he puts a giant thing of hot sauce in front of me. God bless it.
You ready?
Yeah, like, all right, let's try the next stupid thing. He wasn't going to
No, okay.
shank him
Just so
with his
people
finger.
know, he said when we went to go have lunch. Thank you, Leo, by the way.
Try this real quick.
He's gonna take some.
No, that's not
Well,
enough.
that's not enough. That's
Come on, Joe.
Come on,
That's
Joe.
like
You have to take a-
you have to
the
put
trick-
a dab. You have to put a dab on
You're
your
not
finger.
putting cologne on. You need to
Edgar,
try this.
John's still hungry.
All Are you?
I got something
He's
for you.
eating. No, seriously. Come on,
I can
don't
taste
hide
the
it.
deep
Are you still
Carolina
eating?
Reaper. Is there a chocolate?
What are you eating?
What the fuck are you eating
Don't
right
hide it.
now?
All right, I'm trying to do this
He's eating the
without.
Snickers to
Oh my!
burst his hunger or whatever the fuck it's called.
He is kind of a diva.
Joe's
lately.
used to eating.
I thought he was about to give me a half-eaten
Chile?
Snickers.
He likes to eat
I was
chile.
like, oh my gosh, is this what you do with them? Here's a piece of a Snickers.
You completely turned it, John. There.
So
Did he
Joe's
try that
eating
yet,
to
or-
eating. He's used to eating Reapers, so
Yeah,
these
that
are-
one's good though. That's like a nice,
Yeah,
deep, dark
he thinks it's a-
pepper.
It's not show.
But he barely even take a swig.
I'm not gonna take a shot of it, guys.
Why
John.
Put it in your eye and snort it.
not? Like that one dude? No, man, that's
Oh man, I'm gonna have a sip now.
You gotta.
Is it kind of hot?
It is, but it's like a darker hot. It's not like that seething, burning, like fruity type of hot. It's like a deeper, like I don't know, what's that chocolate pepper that's really hot? That's like a deeper, dark brown color.
If you guys could see him,
Is it a chocolate?
Yeah, my eyes
is
are
it
like
a chocolate Trinidad scorpion?
it could be.
His face is
I
turning
think
red.
they have that.
All right, it's hot.
Oh, that's
it
nice.
is hot.
I was
I'm
gonna
not,
Google
I'm not
hot
sitting here
chocolate.
like screaming for milk, and I did just mix it with some more wheat beer, so that totally helped. Wheat beer, a session ale. Anyway, my blood's on fire. Good story. So it worked.
Your blood's on fire because you took a shot of an
Is
energy
it spicy
drink.
Maya?
What is that? What is the type of pepper that's in this?
I don't know.
it's fucking acid. I
It
think.
probably says on the ingredients.
Habanero,
Hell?
chipotle puree.
Yeah.
All right, your turn. I want to watch
Oh,
somebody
no,
else
I'm
do
good.
it.
Chipotles are good.
I had
no,
plenty
what's-
of that.
Craig will do it
Craig will do it.
Why will I do it?
Because you're spicy.
because you're gonna
You're on
show.
the
What does
spot.
that
You're gonna
mean?
show your nephew.
People are
What
watching
does that
you.
even
So,
mean?
everybody, I run a trip down to South America called Bushcraft Global.
Does that
That
have
would
to
not
do
have
with-
been possible without Tops Knives. And every time I go down there, I bring a bunch of grinded down pepper as I'm slowly choking, trying
this
to
a
do this
sponsor
while I'm
segment?
on hot. No, but I bring down some ghost pepper, and Alberto, who's a Yukuna guide now, it's finally catching up, who's a Yukuna guide, just takes his finger into the ghost pepper, and no, this was a mixture of the ghost pepper and the Carolina Reaper, and just puts it in his mouth. And I was like, holy shit. And I just sat there and watched him. And he tried to pull off what I'm trying to pull off right now, which is a tough guy. and then you could see this meltdown. It was like freaking
Like we're seeing
Chernobyl
right now?
in his eyes. No, this was way worse.
Oh, okay.
And then the dude runs off, and then I hear screaming more. He went to go take a piss too, and touches.
oh.
He touched his lower regions, and about burn off his dick.
He touched his urethra.
Oh shit.
Did it get harder?
Well, I don't know. He wasn't. I didn't see him for like about 2 hours.
No, I meant for you.
For you right now?
Is it hot?
No,
You're
no,
like,
it got
this
better.
is
It got better.
delicious.
Craig's burning.
It's pretty hot.
No, this
It
is
pretty
hot. This isn't killer hot.
You can't
though.
stay still.
My
no
eyes
more.
are watering. Yeah.
This
was
is
hot.
this is a smart type of. You got to have the smart type
John,
of
your
sauce,
uncle
though,
did it.
because
Why
if
don't
you
you-
have it where it just hits you right away, you're just like, oh great, why
Yeah.
the hell did I do that? I hate
Your
my life.
uncle did it.
We don't want to
John.
show what it is because I don't want people
John.
to buy it.
Don't be a pussy.
Unless they sponsor
John.
us.
Oh, that's right.
John. I'm your uncle. Do it.
So, viewers and listeners, there is this poor gentleman I met
Viewer.
today named here John, a viewer.
And listen.
And it's basically this magnet. It's this magnet-shaped person. And if you can imagine poop being like thrown out of like a manure truck, it all just hits him all at once. And
not all the time.
so,
Why are you trying to make him seem like he doesn't deserve it?
because he's a black hole of shit you all give.
He deserves it.
He gives. He's always with me.
Yeah, we've tried to not mention John before
Doesn't
during
work.
the podcast, but he always pulls us.
It's just Craig. See,
So
He
when does he
just
get
said
his
it.
own sticker?
He does have his
We
own
are.
sticker.
He does?
We're
Yeah.
gonna make one.
Awesome.
He even has a vape on it.
Oh, sweet. You got to get like the little like fake mustache thing
It's
going
too bad
on
that
in
he's
the
going to get
vapor.
fired.
There you go.
Oh, man.
You're dropping dollars on the floor.
How are you feeling, Craig?
It's hot.
I can
I don't
tell.
think it's that hot, though. It's not like killer hot.
I mean, I like spicy food, but I don't like
Yeah.
Burning-
You don't like
spicy food.
burning out your O-ring?
It's like I ain't trying to cry. Spicy food.
No, I'm not trying to cry, but it's happening.
This is a very deep podcast.
John.
So anyway-
you got
oh.
that red bottle that Craig bought me?
Joe's going to like this.
Watch it be the one that he hates the most.
Do you have like a bag of Tums to go with it?
Hey. Por favor.
Sí, porfa. So now that you're hearing a lot of people just kind of like make some ASMR sounds like, because we're not trying to like vocalize all the stuff that they're making us try.
That was a good pour, John.
Damn,
Holy
cow. I don't know if I can take this without spilling it.
Oh, you can take it.
You can take it.
And then the shot.
and they just fist bump too. That tells you what kind of wavelength they're at. Do we actually talk about anything on this podcast?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we get past the whole shenanigans at the beginning,
Actually, it gets pretty good.
we get deep.
Ouch.
Get right in there, Joe.
That is really smooth. Is this the aguardiente stuff?
That's that cacique. Yeah.
It must be different from aguardiente because it doesn't have like
It's
that
a little
back.
different. It's
back-
kind of, I mean, it's made out of
give him
It's
cane.
that.
different because it
Give 'em
doesn't taste like shit.
It's
Other
made
one.
from cane, just like, rum is, but it's pretty
That one.
smooth.
Yeah, that's really good.
John's a fucking good as bartender. I think we're gonna bring him up just for that.
Oh my God. All right, this is enough.
I bet you he spills it.
Nope. He got it. See?
Damn,
That's what I told you. He
This
did
one
that
I'm
to the
gonna
other
sip.
one, Jesus.
This one I'm going to sip.
He
'cause
did that
this
to the
looks
other one
darker.
right to the top with
Yeah.
no drill.
Yeah, I
So
saw
that's
that.
why he said that.
Yeah, he did. He did do a good job.
That's like a liqueur. Is it?
Howler Head. It's a banana whiskey.
You kind of look like a howler monkey with your beard.
Thank you.
You do.
Actually, him more. Look at the
Oh,
lung.
gotcha.
If you guys Google howler monkey and then you
And
look
then
at
Google Leo?
yeah, dude, look at this. I swear to God, I'll keep doing it while we're
You
talking
know
about
how the
other
howler
stuff
monkeys in Colombia, they run from you.
until you eat them.
In Costa Rica, they don't give a fuck.
No, they just throw food at you. Dude,
In
Costa Rica.
in Costa Rica, there was at the hotel we were staying at. One ran across the roof of like the hut where they do all the food. It just ran across it.
Me or Craig?
Craig, I'm looking at
What do you think? Does it
yeah,
similar?
completely. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Let me see.
Me or
Can,
Craig?
can you do the O face?
Turn that over here. Let me see.
Go like this.
Yeah, give us your best O face.
Yeah, that's definitely Leo.
That's fucked up, dude.
So
No,
Why?
that's Dylan. That fucker's red. That's Dylan.
That's true.
howler monkeys are really creepy monkeys because they in the morning.
Have
they,
you
they-
seen them like out in the wild?
a bunch? Yeah,
Really?
you see them in Costa Rica like a chicken. They're everywhere. I've eaten
In Costa
before,
Rica,
too.
none of the animals are scared of people because you
No.
can't hunt. Period.
Yeah,
in
Costa Rica is like you said on the other
I saw
podcast.
fucking coyotes in Costa Rica. Didn't
They
run
have 'em in
away.
New
They
York.
didn't give a shit. They
Gosh.
were not scared of anything. They were just looking at us like, "Hey, what's up?" Like 20 yards away.
Isn't that where you got stuck? Or is
No,
that
no,
the-
that was El
El
Salvador. Costa Rica is like the Myrtle Beach of like Central America. Although you have to like walk around to find like not
And
know
El
like
Salvador's
Americans.
like the murder beach.
Yeah, El Salvador. I've been there 23 times. I've never had a problem. But,
Never been
you know,
murdered?
Yeah, I've never been murdered
Not
before.
yet.
But you know, out on the beach, it's really cool because there's just a lot of surfers and stuff, and the sand's really, really black. I think they have that in Costa Rica on the.
Probably on the east side.
Yeah.
Where I was at, it was mostly white sand beaches.
Black sand?
Yeah. It's black sand is from the something
Volcano?
something science volcano. Now I'm going bilingual and I
Whoa.
can't. Yeah.
Going to the. It sounded like you were going Star Trek on us.
Yes, to the Vulcans, correct, and the Gorin are there too. Apparently, Gorin, who is the designer of the Tanaboka knife by Tops, is also a race of hostile aliens in Star Trek. I found out. The Gorin.
probably.
So
I've never seen. I've seen a few episodes of Star Trek.
I had to find that out from other like Star Trek knife nerds.
Oh shit.
So, what are the subgenre of knife nerds? This is a great question for the podcast. All right, so we got the tactical knife nerds. All right, that could really like cover like most of them. What other genres are there? Like subgenres?
Bushcraft.
Yeah, the ones
Yes,
that want
okay.
to use every knife as a fire striker.
Okay, yeah, I can see.
Yeah, no matter what it is,
Yeah.
it better
It
strike
better
a throw
baton,
rod.
and it better.
We just
better
watched the
strike a
video.
fire.
Yeah, we just watched the video by the DBK guys. They used El
went to
Chete,
El Chete.
and they were trying to make a fire. They're like, this isn't doing so well for starting a fire.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, maybe
it's
because
it's
it's not
differentially
made to.
heat treated.
But
He
they
started-
but
they
There's
they-
started
coating on the
but
spine.
Go and watch it because El Chete actually won their little competition they
Oh,
had.
man.
He ended up using the.
Yeah, the other dude had to eat shit or something.
Oh gosh! Oh yeah, this is where they had to eat this horrible sardine stuff. And I'm sorry, Europeans, I can't remember the name of this freaking ass juice, but it's in a can, and at a as I'm doing that,
Making me nervous.
yeah, I'm full of blood. Don't worry. I got to get new jokes. But anyway, so there's this stuff in a red can, and it's a Swedish like fermented fish, right? And I went to an axe gathering where we had a whole bunch of axe people. One of them opens it up at 10 o'clock at night and fumigates the whole camp. I don't know what the hell they put in these cans, but it seriously is canned butthole. And it is gross smelling. And I smelled it from the other side of camp. So I guess the Dutch bushcraft guys had to do this as a challenge. And they had to eat this horrible, horrible stuff.
Did they like it?
I'm sure they didn't.
Does anybody actually like it?
It's just like, I don't know, like pig knuckles or something. There's just like some people who buy like a deviled egg or
don't they do the same thing in Japan with an egg? With an actual egg?
The Vietnamese do that as well. Yeah. Like
where they ferment it for like years or some shit.
Man. What's his name? He's on TikTok. It's one of the I can't remember what his name is, but he tried one of those fermented.
One of those nasty fucking eggs.
Yeah, that still has the fetus in there. Kind of like, that thing looks so gross. But he's like, this is delicious. Like, I'll have to find it.
Trying not to vomit while he's saying that?
Yeah, that thing.
How in the fuck could anybody do that?
I don't know. He eats a lot of weird shit.
You ate a bug down in South America?
I like fermented stuff. You like kimchi? It's great. Kimchi's wonderful.
What's kimchi?
Kimchi is a Korean. Have you ever had sauerkraut?
Like
on hot dogs or something?
Forget sauerkraut. Dude.
It's fermented cabbage with like spices and some other stuff in it.
Got it. Cancer. Understood.
No, it's really good for you actually.
My wife is cooking sauerkraut right now because I hate it that much.
I'm making sauerkraut right now.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's the first time I've ever tried to make it actually.
So at your house right now?
So you don't miss your wife?
I have a jar of sauerkraut
That's
that
why
I'm
he said
making
his
right
wife
now.
doing because he left.
And then, so
you
here's
don't wanna
go to your house, no, that's what he
just said.
legit. Here's the thing: I'm trying to make sauerkraut right now because it's easy, and then I'm going to try to make actual kimchi next.
Check this out.
All right, I'm down for doing it at your house. The way my wife does it, though, she fumigates the house. No offense, spouse.
This dude.
No offense.
Balut. Yeah. That's what.
Oh fuck.
Gross.
They're looking
That
at what
is
basically looks like a
fucking
face hugger
nasty.
from Aliens in a chicken egg that you eat, and some dude with a porn star mustache is about to eat it.
It tastes like a chicken soup.
No.
You should have it, man.
No.
Yeah, watch this. Oh, he's slurping that shit. Look at that. That's got the fetus right there. Look at that.
Gross.
Look at that.
Small in this one. There you go.
Oh fuck that.
Yeah, right.
Dude, yeah, Victor, the Makuna tribesman, did that two bushcraft global trips ago. Just ate a freaking egg straight up and had feathers coming out of his mouth. I about threw up in my
That
mouth.
looks nasty as shit.
Oh my god, that looks like shit. It looks.
Oh my god.
He just got down there with a fucking piece of garlic.
Oh wow.
Dude, what
Anyway,
is
this
it?
guy's cool. I like him though.
What is it about
like-
human nature where
That
we're like,
legitimately looked like
That
shit
is-
mixed with egg yolk.
Clueless bushcraft. He's actually pretty cool.
Wow.
what part about human nature goes, that smells
bury
absolutely
the- yeah,
horrible.
let's bury this egg for years.
Yeah,
and then eat it.
Yes. You know, like we invented fire for a reason.
Yeah.
We use knives. We didn't get to where we are today by chewing on stuff. And then we just decided to bury nasty shit and get it more rotten and then try it and see
I think
if
a
we
lot
die.
of this started as a joke. I bet somebody did it as a joke and like, hey, give it to that guy.
Or somebody
And he liked
just
it.
like
I was like, wait, what?
shit,
or
that's
somebody
good.
just found an egg that was buried for years and they're like
They were hungry.
starving.
Yeah, starving.
And they're
There
like,
you go.
I'm gonna eat this.
Then it was good.
Or I'm gonna die.
Well, I mean,
and so they ate it. And then they were like, this is good because they were starving to death.
Exactly.
But I'm not starving to death, so I'm not going to eat that shit.
That
That's
dude didn't look like
fucking
he was starving to death
gross.
either, though.
No, he
But
was not.
he eats a bunch of weird shit like that. Well, it's not weird, I guess.
It's
but
weird.
It's weird.
It's weird, right?
It depends on your texture base too. You know, like if you're used to certain amounts of types of food, you're not like used to like seeing a fish, you know, like where you have to pick through the bones and all that. You know, Americans sometimes can't handle seeing a whole fish with the eyes and
That's
all that
true.
burn.
Yeah, that's true.
And, you know, when you're acclimated to, you know, these types of conditions where you can look at a big weevil grub or a nasty feathers coming out of an egg, you know, you're able to understand it more and you're fine with it because you've been around it your whole life.
Yeah, that's fair. But
like-
still, that's fucking gross.
I mean, people can't stand the smell of pickles sometimes.
I love
Although I'll
pickles.
drink the pickle water, and that'll make some people throw up. So
I make turkey nuggets with pickle juice.
how do you ask the turkeys to make themselves into nuggets?
Well, I shoot it.
Oh, okay.
And then
you just kinda roll it up.
I'm the
Makes
one that
sense.
turns it into nuggets. Yeah, that would. Yeah, that's actually a meat eater recipe.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like no. Have you ever been to Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
They marinate their chicken in pickle juice.
Really?
Yeah, that's
I
why it
didn't know
tastes so fucking good.
You guys seen
So
that meme?
you
if every-
marinate these
It tastes
turkey
good, but
nuggets.
it's not
You marinate these turkey nuggets in pickle juice, and then you bread them and do all the stuff. But I use my own pickle juice for that.
I mean, I love pickles. So
I make pickles.
you make pickles too?
Yeah.
Can we make pickles
Dude, my
tonight?
mom.
I don't mean that as like a side
I make
code or
knives.
anything.
My mom made pickles from
cool.
the
But
time
he makes
I was
pickles.
from
Come on
probably
now.
before I
There's
was
not.
born.
It's not. The same.
I know. Fuck.
Do you
No,
make knives
I wish I
quenched in
made
pickle
knives.
juice?
I'm gonna try to fucking.
You're gonna quench a knife
Yeah,
in
I'm
pickle
gonna try
juice.
to
We
quench
should.
it.
Hell
For
yes.
the custom shop.
Dude, if they
Quenched in pickle
make
juice.
what's it called, pickleback shots, you can sell a knife made out of pickle juice or made out.
Quenched in pickle juice. Yes.
Yeah. No, it's actually frozen, made out of pickle juice. Frozen, and if you can do that with the salt content too, you're super sciencey.
That's
Speaking
true.
of sciencey, aren't you like a botanist or something like that?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. No, he's
Joe
a biologist.
Oh, whatever.
A zoology major, zoologist, but I'm not employed, so it's like I used to make knives. I'm not a knife maker now.
We have a double bachelor's, right?
I have a bachelor's of science in zoology with a minor in entomology and a concentration in herpetology.
Holy shit, I can't even
but-
say those words.
Concentration just means you're interested, honestly.
What is
for
herpetology?
the study of reptiles and amphibians.
And
Entomology,
entomology
is
is
bugs and pays way better. And then zoology is, animals and stuff.
mammals in particular.
No, just
all animals?
Yeah.
Cryptozoology is the fake animals, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
God, Jesus, look at you.
What? Yeah, so there you go.
Like
Cryptozoology is the study of like Bigfoot and all
the
that.
Sims.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, it's
okay.
the root word comes from cryptic. So you can have cryptic coloration, which would just mean camouflage. It means being hidden without being seen, such as Bigfoot.
Yeah, Joe taught me the difference between venomous and poisonous,
Yes.
Very
but
important.
I don't know if I remember it.
I think. Hold on.
I want to know the difference. Hold on.
So
is it venomous
so
the one where the venom
animals-
comes out of the
animals
thing?
are venom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
and plants are
And
poisonous.
poisonous
Gold
is just
star.
like you
Hold
could.
on. Everyone's talking.
Sorry.
No, I wanted
No,
to
no,
know.
you
got it.
You got it. You got it.
No, somebody explain it.
You got it.
So venomous means that the venom comes
Like a rattlesnake.
from their fangs,
Right.
and
Or from a
poisonous.
stinger.
That means if you eat it, you die, right?
Oh, kind of like those frogs that are poisonous.
Right. You can get poisoned by drinking antifreeze, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't get bit by the antifreeze bug.
Yeah. There was
Venom
no-
means you're injected.
Okay. Okay.
So
So a bee would also be venom.
exactly.
Not poison.
And people
Even though
say
it's
you
not
get
biting
bit by
you.
bee.
get stung.
You actually get injected by the poison from their modified ovipositor, which is basically a big old sticky pointy thing with a tube in it that they stick their butt in and inject the venom.
So aside from honeybees, what else will die after it stings you?
Well, let's see.
Right,
No,
'cause-
stingrays won't because they
the
have
stinger
three stings.
comes off of the body, right?
Correct, right. It's
And,
a
pulls
bone.
it apart. And then they die.
Right, and also, what's the thing where you stick somebody and you can't pull the knife out? There's a word for that where it's kind of stuck in there, pyloric or anyway. I'm not going to BS it on a internet
I didn't
talk.
know. I didn't know that was a thing anyway.
Well, where you stab somebody and they say, "Oh, you can't take it out unless you have a blood groove or something." That's all BS.
That's true.
But
yeah, that's not true.
with yellow jackets and stuff, sometimes they can sting you so hard that they embed their stinger in there, and it looks like they're a honeybee, where they rip out their insides. But it's just because the
went so hard.
stylet, just got
were
stuck
so
into
mad.
Yeah, you got so angry that it got stuck in there. So that'll happen with other bees too, without the barbs. But honeybees.
So what type
have
of
a barb.
what type of a bee? You know the big ass fucking bees that have like a really huge body and then little tiny wings. First of all,
isn't that from Bugs?
First
Yeah,
of
I
all,
think that's a Disney
how
movie.
do those? No, first of all, how do those fucking things fly? And second of all, what is that?
So the whole bumblebee, flying thing is like really weird to science because there's way too much mass for the lift, and they were like still trying to figure that out 10 years ago.
Yeah.
There's all these heavy set bees. There's a carpenter bee, which kind of hangs out around her house.
The Carpenter Bee.
Is this a John
The
comment?
carpenter bee is probably better at making tables than John. Oh God.
Did he make this table too?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
This isn't a bad job.
No,
I mean, it's
okay.
almost level.
Leo made the frame, and then John did everything else.
Anyway, back to the Carpenter Bees that
Anyway,
can't fly
yeah,
because they're so fat.
Yeah, so they still fly. The carpenter bees are called carpenter bees because they live around your house, buzz around you. The ones with the little dots on their face are males. It's called sexual dimorphism. That means they're physically different from the females. Males of bee species can't sting. There's that ovipositor thing. Ovipositor means like an egg-laying device. So like the aliens that stick an egg-laying device down your throat and
They're
stuff.
ovipositors.
Ovipositor, yeah. And a stinger is a modified ovipositor.
So the males are little bitches. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
do big time bitches.
This is what science shows should be.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm gonna make this thug life and give it in 3 minutes. The males of honeybee species are called drones. They don't do nothing. They get their asses kicked out of the hive during the wintertime because they don't actually do any work over the course of their generations. They just eat and mate. And because they eat and mate, but they die when they mate.
Oh,
their honey bees just pop out and all that. And
I take it back.
yeah, they die. And a queen can mate up with at least 45 drones. But the drones,
son.
yeah, they're hoes. But these drones don't do anything. They're not taking care of brood. They're not making honey. They're not doing anything. All they do is just eat and screw. And so they get kicked out or eaten alive during the wintertime. For honeybees.
So when you see a honeybee like pollinating a flower, that's a female?
Yeah, most of the time they're doing all the work. Yeah, the males will drink nectar out of flowers and stuff, but that's for honeybees.
That's just to get drunk.
Yeah, well, all the time. For the bees, yeah, they're fermenting it, honestly, where mead comes from too. One of the oldest alcohols out there. But anyway, you grab a carpenter bee that has a little dot, and you won't get stung. If you get stung, it's a female. Easy way to tell.
It seems like not a fun way to find out.
No, and so carpenter bees are everywhere around the U.S. That was my WhatsApp.
That's like the really big one.
Yeah, and you'll see them around like your houses because they're buzzing around. They're actually a little bit dominant and territorial. So they'll buzz around flowers. They'll buzz around birds. If you throw a rock in the air, sometimes they'll chase it. But they're
cool.
all talk. They're all cat, no cattle. No cattle. All hat, no cattle. As I
Can't
turned my
they change?
phone off.
Can't bees change directions like super fast for no?
Yeah.
Another
most
thing. So it's
insects
like
can.
it's weird that
They're
they
like
can
helicopters,
fly.
not planes.
It's weird that they can
Yeah.
fly, and it's also like crazy how fast they can shoot off.
Yeah, as far as the biometrics, I didn't study that so much, but they have to. For bees, they don't have to push up to move, and for flies, this is a new life hack.
I know this one.
Go.
They only go forward.
You can talk now. He says.
No. I want to know. How do you kill a fly?
You put in front of it, so it flies.
You just catch it. You just catch it
above
right
it.
off. Of,
and above it.
And above it,
Yeah.
like a couple inches, because the flies have to jump up and move forward. So you can put it up above them, and you look like you're Mr. Miyagi every single time.
Fuck, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, for some flies. Same deal with Corona. Not the virus, but the
beer?
The beer. Yeah, they put the limes in there just to keep the flies from falling in and dying.
That's what that is.
Yeah. That was
I thought
like
it was
a whole,
good because the lime juice makes it
It
delicious.
does, but it was like
It's one of those
a-
accidental, like penicillin.
Like chocolate chip cookies.
yeah.
It was like an 80s thing that they used to do at some of the Mexican all-you-can drink things. This is what the
Or
entomologist told me.
popsicles.
Well, no.
What?
Huh?
Accidental mistakes that turned out to be something else.
Popsicles was one of those.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, some dude
Popsicles are delicious.
was making Kool-Aid and he left the fucking stirring stick inside it, I think.
And it froze.
Oh, it froze it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did he
I read
freeze
about
to
that.
death,
That was
or-
like
I don't know if it was Kool-Aid, but it was.
he wasn't
yeah,
in
cool.
the freezer with that. Like,
Well, what
trying
if
to
it was
enjoy
cold
his
outside?
Kool-Aid.
No, he left it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what
he
if
left it
what if
outside.
he was outside with it?
But then he didn't invent it. He just died.
Well, yeah, but
Who?
They're like, oh, look at this dead body, but check out this sweet drink he
and
froze.
wouldn't you name that after him?
No, this dude was making it out and left it outside.
Oh.
He was like mixing something and
But
left
he
it
didn't-
fucking stick.
Confectionery.
But he didn't freeze to death.
No, he went back inside. And
Hello?
lived happily ever
That
after.
seems like
Do you
a lot
have
of
any-
money. That seems like a smart.
Rich as
sorry,
fuck.
sorry.
Leo, do you have any accidental knife designs that kind of happened when you were trying to fix something else?
Trying,
What's the most popular thing that came about from a mistake? Like
well, not a mistake, but from a rooster. So
My uncle and I.
that's a fucking mistake.
John is definitely a mistake.
We're going to leave that.
So the fucking California Cobra was from a rooster foot. That's how that one came.
Like the
actual
little
rooster that has a little spike in the back. You know,
that's
the
the one that you had like a billing of down on the shop floor being
Yeah,
made
you
right
saw
now.
it down there. Yep.
What is with karambits right now being so huge?
that's fucking weird.
You can fuck people up with them.
But they go in and out. Karambits have always been like that.
Really?
In and out. Yep. And right now they're hot. They're hot again. So
Bushcraft karambit. You can fuzz stick with
Bushcraft.
it. Yeah, but you
fucking
can also.
machete karambit.
There's a fly.
Done.
Let's try
I
this.
already have that design.
No,
though.
it's
Not asking it.
Bullshit.
No,
Let me see
it's called a Kuma.
Give me a fucking piece of paper. I'm gonna draw it before.
Kuma.
you-
No, I'll do it first. We should have a draw off.
Yeah, we don't participate.
I'm done.
Pass.
But you're not going to use your tablet. You're going to use your hand.
Okay.
All right,
That's fine.
like, can we do that now?
Bring some.
you have some
Go get
crayons?
some paper.
Go get some
and
paper. What the fuck are you still
Go
doing
get
here?
some
Where are
paper. We're gonna
crayons?
do a draw off.
All right. So,
Yo que te lo comieras todo.
I know.
He said
I know.
huevos, puto.
Yeah,
right,
I am
so-
aware of what that means. Thanks, guys.
Sorry.
You have to pick
This is for the audience.
the genre
That's crazy,
of
huh?
knife, and you have to give
No,
us
John.
some.
John's going to pick it. We're all going to draw.
Okay.
John's not here in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck a knife
Yeah,
is.
nobody wants it.
How much you guys want to bet? What do you guys want to put that he picks?
Oh, I'm not betting
Karambits?
anything.
Who? John? He doesn't know it.
Exactly.
He doesn't
That's
know-
exactly why, because he
he's
just
different.
heard karambits.
He did.
Well, I mean, at
That is
least,
true.
he,
Get
at
off
least
my
he's
back.
being
That's a psychological thing, too.
observational.
What other cool shit you know? Scientific stuff while John's...
Dude, he knows all about bugs.
I have a belly button.
He knows
I
about
know
all
that
the bugs.
scientifically. So
Like, how many... every time you go to Colombia, do you find new bugs?
there
Still?
are quite a few different new species
that
to
wide.
science. No, I had to think about it. That Gordon has on his property, new species to science, which is a big deal. Behaviors to science, right? So everybody's like thinking, all right, you got a beehive where the bees all work together. You don't see that with spiders. There have been 2 instances where tarantulas are colonial. On his property, where he had to like bring all the PhDs down there and be like, "Look, I'm not a stupid ass. Look," They're like, "Oh my God, you're right."
And, be like,
These
and
are
there
like
was
5
there was like
papers.
spiders hanging out together.
Right, and also having shared carrying a brood and stuff. Where
What?
like, yeah, super weird stuff. Not, I mean, substantial. They just have to be able to replicate it, science wise, which is hard. I'm working on a new species of frog with a couple of other people.
Like you're making one or you're finding
Yeah, we're working on one. We have to like use different types of chipotle sauce and frog juice, and I can't BS anything else. But no, so there's some frog that was really weird that might not have been identified before. So that happens all the time down there. But it's a very big process for finding new species of animals, and I haven't done it before. A couple of my friends have, and you have to do a whole lot of stuff for it. So sometimes they just might be variations too.
Oh, well, I might as well use
All right, John.
Do we want to do this like at the end of the podcast so that we're not all quiet for a while?
No, we can talk while we do this.
No,
You
we
can't
can't.
talk.
You guys can't talk while you
Who
color.
can't talk and
pick
draw?
No.
Pick a. What did he say? Pick a what?
I can't talk
Pick
while I draw.
a type
can all
of
talk
knife
and
that
draw.
you like. And it can't be a karambit. A bushcraft? No, we got to make it. I own a company called Bushcraft Global.
Oh, yeah, so it would suck really bad if you lost.
What?
Because you own a company called Bushcraft Global.
I mean, if
What
you
are we
want to
drawing?
design a bushcraft knife, we can all design a bushcraft
axe?
knife.
No, let's do.
No, not
Let's
an
do an
axe.
axe, since we're all like knifey spooning people. Don't design a spoon.
What?
Knifey spoony. That's like from Simpsons.
An axe. An axe is a pussy.
What are we doing,
Oh,
John?
I just did it.
an
I
axe.
can't draw an axe on an 11.5-inch piece.
You
on
can draw an
11
axe
inch
head.
piece
What's
of
his
paper.
size?
No, you can drive an axe. Just miniature size it.
Yeah.
What?
I don't
Two
want
to
to
one.
miniature size it.
Not
2 to
only
1.
am I going to design an axe, I'm going to make one that's stick tang so that tops could actually design it if they like to design.
No, we don't do stick tangs.
Yeah, we don't do stick tape.
I mean, not stick tang, full tang.
You didn't have pencils?
God damn it, John.
Of course you
Don't
didn't.
fuck it up.
Okay,
guys.
so anyway, while we're drawing,
So the axe is kind of a big deal because it's part of our American heritage. Everybody thinks about axes in Sweden. They have all these other axes.
Joe, I
but-
can't concentrate on my drawing.
You want me to stop talking?
no,
on a
I
podcast?
don't. Keep talking. We're
So-
gonna draw an axe while we do a podcast.
God damn
Who's
it,
done
I
that
can't
before?
do this. I can't
So
do it.
every
You guys
guy
are
have-
talking.
It's fine, dude.
So
You can-
everybody in their right mind thinks they know how to use an axe in the American, public, whether they do or not. And it's just got this whole Paul Bunyan-esque, thing with it. We were one of the first people who invented a double bit axe for logging.
Are you just copying Joe?
No, I flipped it because I fucked it up.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is not,
axes are
this
one
is.
that-
I'm
that's-
gonna lose this challenge.
Yeah,
so
so
am
am I.
I.
This
but-
is something that I'm not good at.
I'm going to drink some more to get motivated. So
You want shots?
so
Hey,
like,
John,
Get
you
him
want
another.
shots?
Yeah, he wants more of that.
no,
Cacique.
no shots. This is fine. This is
No, we all
2008.
want shots.
He wants some more of
So-
that cacique.
We have this wonderful, huge frontier heritage because we were one of the last places with lots of big trees.
Pen
Before
doesn't even fucking work.
Before the, yes, sure. Okay, I will help you out, John.
He's talking shit. It does work good.
Fuck. I don't want to do this.
Why not?
Because I
It's fine.
suck
It's
at
fine, for
drawing.
fun.
No, we're doing great.
It's going to look like a child's drawing.
It's fine.
We have this crazy pull to axes.
What is it?
And if
I'm
you guys
good,
check
thank you.
out the Axe Junkie on Facebook and all that stuff
Yeah.
too, Axe Junkies is really, really
Craig
cool.
does too.
No.
What are you feeling to me? What do you feel? Oh, I think this one needs to be able to open up beer bottles.
Come on, Joe. Don't make him ridiculous.
I mean, you can open up a beer bottle with any axe if you try hard enough.
Yeah. I'm going to win
Hey,
this
John, you
just
spilled
because I
all
want
over
to
the
beat
table.
Joe. That didn't sound good, but okay.
Why did you spill all
You
over
should
the
be
table?
competitive.
Yeah, I'm going to start being competitive now.
That's not just the table, John.
You work in the knife industry now. You can design a knife, guys. It doesn't really take much for people to draw knives. Just draw what you like.
Yeah.
That's for anybody who's like, how do I get into designing with the company? Just be nice and draw what you like.
No. John, get out of the shot.
John, yeah, you want to...
John, you're doing a great job.
Take,
we all
John,
really
why don't you
appreciate
take your
time.
uncle's headset since he can't fucking draw and talk at
No,
the same
fuck
time?
you. The last thing we need on this podcast is John.
Fuck, I don't know how the fuck to draw this shit, but hey, I'll make it anyways. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, no,
You're-
you won't.
Awesome at designing bow.
Yeah, but a stupid fucking axe.
Yeah, but you just don't have your whiteboard.
Let's see. Viax, Wolfpacks, High Impact, Hammerhawk. Really? You can't design an axe, Leo?
Fucking
Come on.
Topps logo over here. There it is. This is the thing. You guys got to get the etching down. Yeah,
Don't be copying my
I'm
axe.
done.
What the fuck is
Stop
that?
looking at me.
It's the Thor hammer.
That's
axe
el
vibe.
pinche chipotle chillón del Chapulín Colorado. Show it to John.
That was a lot of words really fast. I couldn't understand that.
Yeah, it's a double-sided
That's
axe.
okay. So,
But my inspiration
so
was Thor's hammer.
Lois Lane cheated on Superman with some Mexican, I guess, because Chapulín Colorado is a superhero whose mom is Lois Lane. I don't know if you guys knew that. By the way,
I did not know that.
That is
Yeah.
a piece of. Hey, are you a Seinfeld fan?
me no.
Yeah, because he has like what was that like a Superman figure in every single series
Did he?
episode. That's the word.
You're welcome.
These are the words. Sorry guys, I haven't slept in like 2 days too. I've been sleeping on.
I need
airport
more room
floors.
for my fucking handle.
Nope. That's not how it works, Jesus. You only get one sheet of paper.
Well, oh well. You know what? I'm gonna have a folding handle.
No, that
what's a
seems
folding
like
axe?
a really stupid idea.
Why?
It's not.
It's not. Your
It
stupid
is.
idea.
It's a terrible idea.
Your stupid idea.
Because the
Lynn
thing will-
Thompson's going to patent it.
Oh, of course. No, he's out.
Should I not say
He's
that?
retired, isn't he?
No, he's not.
We have to take that out now, Joe. Thank you for making extra work for me.
God bless it. I shouldn't. Yeah.
It's okay. I'll leave it in. It was you who said it, not me.
Oh.
I'll stop talking now.
No, you guys are doing great.
See how quiet it is? Leo hasn't
Yeah.
said a fucking word since we started drawing.
Why not?
I don't know. Because he can talk and draw at the same time.
I can, but I'm just letting you talk and bitch about how you can't draw.
Yeah, because I can't. Look at how fucking stupid this thing looks.
Let me see.
I am not going to be able to open up a beer
Yeah, it
bottle.
does.
Yeah, I
look
can.
dumb. Doesn't look any worse than mine, though.
And John's gonna be the judge.
No.
Oh,
Yep,
God.
Yep,
No,
he
because
is.
he's just gonna pick.
If John's going to be the judge, then I fucking quit. I'm
Yeah.
done.
John, here's a fitty.
Clearly, I'm done. Yeah, there's no
Because he's
reason.
not gonna pick yours. Because he knows which one
Wow,
yours
what a
is.
fucking nice axe.
Thank you.
Nice axe.
I did two just in case.
No, just one. Pick one, Edgar.
My Thor hammer axe.
What's that called? Yeah. Wellner.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
And then I
Just
also
a bunch
did.
of crazy,
We're not finishing
angry
the
cat noises.
I also did
I'm
a.
bringing you another one.
I did a
No.
knife also too.
Oh, nice. It looks like the Baja little.
Nah, this one's called the
The Sube.
Sube.
So yeah. So while we're doing this drawing, we're gonna thank our sponsor, Tops Knives, for sponsoring this podcast, like usual.
Guys ready? God, you
the fuck
guys
is
go
that?
like
Bushcraft
shit.
Global should sponsor this podcast.
Yes, I have now sponsored this.
Okay, that'll
How
be
much money are you going to
$20,000
that's going to be a lot of
every
money.
2 months.
You will be
Yeah.
you will be 100 air.
Okay, ready, guys?
Yep.
No,
Ready?
I'm still drawing.
We already saw mine.
2.
One.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh, dude, you went with the same, like the 3-tone design. Oh, look at that. Actually, Craig
What the
looks
fuck,
fucking great.
Of course. When do you say that?
Of course, you're gonna have the best looking one.
What? Mine's like mine's
look,
an
he put a
italic
channel.
axe.
I know, but he put a channel in it. It's kind of got that Francesca
No,
look.
he put a dot dash.
Yeah.
No dot dash dots.
Oh,
No.
which one? Which one?
Mine's my axe is italicized.
Ooh, see that? We didn't hear him.
He's trying to suck your dick right now.
Hey, what about mine, John?
Hey, John. Well, as soon as you get Leo's dick out of your mouth, could you use your words?
What about mine?
Which one would you buy?
Shit. I should have put the dot dash.
I didn't put the dot dash dot.
No.
Almost did.
Nobody did.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the.
Yeah, me neither.
He picked Polos.
I gotta piss.
He didn't want to get fired.
Okay, guys, leave in the comments who you guys thought to think
guys.
won.
I don't
My
even think
italic axe or got Leo's over there. We'll scan them and we'll post them.
I also made a knife design
Yeah.
too. This one's
No.
called Sube.
The sube, because it's like the cousin of the Baja.
I was gonna name this
Uh-huh.
Sube.
The soup. No, this was the Sube.
Oh no! What's a Rambita?
Oh,
Rambita. You know what? We can use the handle of that sube.
This one would have been nice, but I ran out of paper for my handle. It was supposed to come out to like right here.
There we go.
It's not even close to the wolf packs. Have you even seen the wolf packs?
What does that say? Right?
Mine's even in a sheath already.
Oof. You know, the best part about that is it's French looking too.
Anyway, we just learned that we suck at drawing.
Very much so. I do. I'm horrible.
I like my axe.
We had a draw off right now. No, but yeah.
So, what is your favorite axe of all time?
Fuck.
Leo? That's not an axe model.
Yeah, because you chop, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, to fuck was a I can't remember where this term came from. No, it used to mean, and I can't remember. I think it was an Anglo-Saxon term for digging a hole. So you'd fuck, right? And then the hole would be called a cunt. So you'd fuck a cunt, and that's where the root words for fucking cunt come from.
Oh.
That's great to know. The more you know, you know.
Yeah, just in case.
Top's Daily Grind, always teaching our
I was told this.
Stuff.
We'll have to talk to a linguist. What happened to Vector? Mike Vick, the one who did the daisy chain axe.
Fuck, I don't know.
Oh man, he was a hoodlum. You know, God bless Ron Hood.
Yeah.
Stormbreaker.
I know
That's my favorite
exactly.
axe.
He did that.
He had a clear. Why do you like it so much, Stormbreaker?
Because it's made from the arm of Groot and the little thingy from the sun thing.
Really?
A Death Star.
Well, in the Marvel universe, anyway.
So wow.
You know how he grabs Stormbreaker and then he chops his arm off because they couldn't find the thing. They couldn't find the thing to make the handle out of.
That's where he got the handle from.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that when he was like adolescent Groot.
Yeah, I think he said I'm Groot, whatever that means.
Yeah. And at this time, I am going to make
He's
a
like
hickory handled axe head for.
He's
Thor.
like a Pokemon.
Yeah, he is. Except like more thorny.
He's like, yeah. No, but you didn't say what your favorite axe was.
No, I don't.
You're
Like
not-
I said, axes are a thing that, I know how to. I'll probably design one, but I don't know.
What's the common axe? The
like a
makes that?
lumberjack axe? What's
your
So
common?
your most nowadays we don't use a lot of full size axes, even like bushcraft world especially, but just people in general, you know, don't use these 36-inch axes. Your most popular ones are around like 23 inches and under. Even Morris Kahansky said, you know, if you hold it at the end of your palm and it goes underneath your armpit, it's like the perfect size for being able to move. But this jersey pattern and axe people, you know, I know they all look very similar, but to me, at least, that jersey pattern, that single bit, you know, axe is the most popular. But we have a crazy, rich history of making one of the most balanced axes ever. We invented the pole, which is this little sticky section that comes out of the back end of the axe on the opposite side of the blade, the face of the axe, which helps it balance. Americans were one of the big designers for that. The double bit axe, you had a completely balanced axe with the two sides. That became huge, in the 1800s, 1900s when we had our big logging boom. So the Americans have a huge, just, what's that called? Bicentennial, 2-century-long explosion of different axe designs that are out there. And you can check it out more, with the Axemanship book, Axe Junkies, the Axe book. There's a lot of stuff out there, but it's really, really incredible, too, to see, up in New Jersey, they had this style. They had a Michigan axe. They had a Connecticut style. They had an axe design just for splitting cedar.
And see, so the names and the styles, I really don't know.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult for axe guys.
Me, really white beards is probably one of my most favorite axe to use.
It makes sense. I can see that on a bunch of Tops designs.
So what's the one that we designed for that Hackett, the lumberjack head? That's the reason I went really wide with that. It's something that I wanted to do, and so the other heads, Alan Jensen's the one that designed that.
Yeah, of course.
And so I wanted another head, so that's the reason I designed that with the white head. That's, I guess, my style that I like. Well, I don't know what it's called. I don't know. I really don't.
Well, it's just a long bearded axe, but a lot of the Tops axe designs have that long beard, which is basically how much end pokes over, like the ATAX.
Correct.
That was the very first. My jump into writing was on the Tops ATAX for Ron Hood's design. Yeah. But that has a really big beard, which is a hanging section on the bottom of the, where's a beard on a human? On their face. It's just hanging down at the bottom, and it helps it carve a lot better. So it's really interesting.
Jesus caught that, by the way.
Sorry.
Thank you. It was a great place.
I'm sure it's wonderful. I've never been.
Yeah, well,
I was born there. So
it's probably not wonderful.
So if I ever get cut in Ohio, I can't sue Tops. But I can if...
Well, you can if you signed one of those. Or you can't if you signed one of those.
You have to sign it in blood, though.
Do I?
Yeah, that's how you sign waivers for knife companies.
Here you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm good.
That won't actually cut them, though. Sure. Oh, just kidding.
We done?
Yeah. Let's just
finish with Joe.
Well, Joe, have a safe.
Thanks, guys.
Have a safe and a wonderful trip
Stick
home.
to entomology.
Yep, peace out.
We're done.
So, some of the most interesting things, since we're on a knife podcast, that I've started including in my first aid kit. Speaking of signing stuff in blood, there's this stuff called tincture of benzene, and you can also buy it as skin tack. And it's this stuff that you put around the cut, and it basically makes Wolverine out of a Band-Aid. It just sticks there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's tape adherent. It's like glue for the Band-Aids.
I'm gonna sell this bitch.
It's an NFT right there.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that, but
it's awesome. Well, I'll give it on the talk later. But it just basically makes a Band-Aid last 2 weeks long, even in water, canoe-based stuff. So. If you guys want your Band-Aids to last longer, put skin tack on there.
Skin tack.
Have you ever used the what are they called?
Hydro
homies?
No.
Oh, that's a Reddit thing.
What the fuck are they called?
There's a type of bandage that's called a hydro.
I buy a lot now, so.
God, what are they?
Isn't it liquid
hydrostatic
bandage?
No.
The ones that make you
Isn't it just
make you coagulate?
Liquid Band-Aid?
No. It's the kind
Hydroseal Hydroseal.
Yeah, the ones that make your platelets coagulate. The ones that just make you stop bleeding so much.
No, it's it's they use them a lot for blisters, but they work so fucking good on little cuts.
It's a blister thing.
They're called a hydro. Are those little pushy hydrocolloid? Have you ever used those?
They're little bubbles,
great,
right? That go over like a blister.
Yes. You can use them on little cuts and shit, too. They're amazing.
As long as your cut fits in that side of that fucker, just put it on and leave it alone.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It falls off by itself.
I cut my foot once.
I
cut my foot once, and I put it on my foot, and I forgot it was there.
Really?
No shit. No shit. The bandage. No shit. I forgot it was there, and a week and a half later, I took it off, and the cut was totally gone.
I'm telling you, that's all due to the glue. Glue is very important. Yeah. You guys have to have special glues for knife handles and things. When you have the glue that goes to the process, the surface, be it skin or I don't know, the liner on a knife, as long as it holds there, it's really, really good stuff.
As long as it's made up of ground up horses.
Yes, correct. Jello.
What?
It's got to be really, really good glue to be made out of horse hooves.
Yeah.
I don't. Did you guys talk about this while I was taking a piss, or like?
No.
I don't understand.
No, this is like
That's what they
Jello
made.
and horseshoe. Yeah.
They make it out of horse
They make what?
glue and Jello.
For real?
I think in everybody on
Since
the internet,
when?
you can,
Since
forever, since we've been murdering horses.
Yeah. Even though we don't
We
have
don't
to murder.
murder. I don't murder horses.
Yeah, we don't murder horses.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave a really awkward silence because I don't either. No.
So Joe, going back to the bugs.
Yes.
What's
You
your-
can make glue out of
See, it's
ants,
made from
too.
the collagen of.
Collagen. I knew it was
Yeah.
collagen. I
Yeah.
just didn't want to seem like an idiot on
Why?
on the internet.
Well, now you sound like an idiot because now that we said what it is, you're like, oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
You're like the guy that watches Jeopardy that doesn't know any of the answers, but
Until
pretends
after,
like he does.
After the fact.
Oh, I knew that one. Yeah. Shit.
Well, on Jeopardy, you know the answer because they give it to you.
Yep.
You have to ask the question.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
the collagen content inside
Sorry.
the fingernails of a human are also the same type that are on
That's
the
keratin.
hooves of a. Fuck you in the face.
It's keratin, which is the same thing that rhino horn is made of,
Chitin.
even though it's super expensive in China.
All the seabirds.
Yeah.
Did you learn what cunt means?
We learned, yeah.
We just
fucking
learned what
Fuck.
fucking
a
cunt means.
What does a fucking cunt mean?
Dig a hole.
Yeah, it means to dig a hole.
It's an old Anglo-Saxon. Apparently, it stems from an old Anglo-Saxon term.
Yeah, to fuck a cunt means to make a to
To dig a hole?
dig a hole.
But you can't even say the word cunt anymore.
We just
You
said
can't
it 6
say
times.
the word fuck.
On,
either, but
no. On YouTube, you'll get demonetized if you say the word cunt.
So
What a fucking cunt.
we don't.
Yeah.
sounds like some country talk to me.
He's just talking about a hole that got dug.
Yes.
Okay, let's move it along then.
All right. So
What a hole. That doesn't carry the same weight. Just it doesn't
you
work.
know, you love acronyms with the tops knives. You could have like
We
an
do?
A hole, like the A and then HLE, A hole, HLE, yeah, hole,
HLE.
A holy.
A hole.
So if Joe comes out with the fucking machete kukri, he copied me.
Karambit,
Karambit,
machete,
sorry, my
kukri.
bad.
Dang, he drew
Machete,
it before you.
karambit.
I mean, the kukri and a karambit, they're basically the same thing.
Leo's just making NFTs now.
No,
Guys,
he said he had one before me, but I hadn't
a
seen it.
kukri karambit, a karambit machete. That
karambit
was what we
machete.
talked about. I didn't have a kukri karambit machete.
He just
Look
made
at
one.
that.
Neither did I.
Well,
He's gonna have one now.
try it. I dare you.
Custom shop.
You
Sign
know
it.
what? I'll
We
just
got
flip it
video.
over and call it a.
You hole.
You hope.
What do you flip over? I'm gonna make a machete chicken foot,
What a hole.
a machete spur.
Seriously,
What a hole!
that was a whole move right there.
Yeah, that was very
Oh,
holy.
shit.
Are we really elongating this that long? Are we making the hole like a
Why
black
not?
hole?
Why not?
Oh, geez. Somebody got a glow in the dark Nalgene.
That's
over
mine.
there too. Yeah. Is that
got-
so you can
I have
find it
two
at
of 'em.
nighttime?
With the bat.
Okay, go.
So Joe, what's your favorite bug?
Oh, okay.
What's the most fucked up bug out there?
The most fucked up
Yeah.
bug?
It's got to be the praying mantis, right?
No, it's got to be something way more fucked up than that.
Because that one's like.
There's stuff that's more fucked up than a praying mantis.
But isn't the praying mantis like the most lethal animal per like kill to
like a body
attempt
size
ratio or whatever? Like
most successful?
most successful, yeah.
There's between that and actually it's all I believe due to the size of the eyes. I can't remember where I read this either, so I really need to check this out. But jumping spiders, they have more successful kills than most other.
I gotta Google
animals.
this.
But
Yeah,
those aren't bugs;
honestly.
those are arachnids.
Okay, well, excuse me, all the hell. You know what?
Got you. He did get you. He did get you.
Thank you,
Yes. Sorry, Joe. I like you, but he got you though.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I have the power of bugs. I
Tell me
know how to
tell me
infest.
tell me I'm wrong.
It's true. Spiders are arachnids. That's true. All right, fuck you. Invertebrates. Most dangerous out of invertebrates.
Oh shit! But then an octopus would be one of those.
So
That's not a-
the rest of the people here, when I find out he has bed bugs, you know where he got it from. I just infested his house. You know, it's all fun and games until you go
shit,
to a
that's
pet
fucked up.
store. You grab about 5 dozen crickets, walk up to the top of somebody's chimney, and just dump them all down there, and they got crickets
Why
for
would
days.
you do that?
That's messed up, Joe.
Just remember, I have that option if I have to.
But a cricket's a bug, and a spider's not.
Yes, but they're going to keep you up all night.
I'm sorry.
I can.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's take this up a level. I'll show you how to fuck up people with bugs.
Let's do it.
That's the first prank. You just dump a whole bunch of pet store crickets over down their chimney or around their house. Second one is all the stuff to catch all the yellow jackets. Inside the little yellow jacket catchers. You can buy the refills and just smear them on someone's door.
What bug is that?
That is a type of dung beetle. It's a Scarabaeidae.
That's a scarab?
Yeah, it's a type of scarab though. No, hold it back up. That's not here in the U.S. I don't think.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not
Anyway.
employed in entomology anymore.
Anyway, so jumping spider is one of the most successful
insects.
As far as making an attempt.
Non-invertebrates.
Yes. Okay. As far as it goes for pouncing, not ambush predator, as from what I remember. But yeah, they're way more intelligent than we thought too for jumping spiders.
Are you guys doing a guessing game?
No. Joe was about to tell us.
I asked Joe what the most fucked up bug was, and he picked a spider.
Bring this back
which
to
is not a bug.
Entomology and blade work. There is a type of ant that you mash up down in the Philippines that apparently they use for glue, where they mash it up with water and the dead bodies of these ants become so dry that it becomes like a type of glue. The only person who I've been able to find that can document it is Madison Parker, who is this crazy, not crazy in a bad way, Navy SEAL guy who's killed deer with slingshots. And he went to the Philippines and got one of these bolos that has that style of glue on it, but it's a special glue. And it's for a stick tang. It's for a stick tang either, not a full tang. The full tang ones, they just use sides of tires to put on for this like Philippine-style bolo. But apparently
like huaraches in Mexico.
Shoes in Mexico?
Yeah, well, they use tires for the soles.
Oh yeah, for the little sandals too. It's the same deal. It's something that can it grips more when it gets wet for the most part, ish. But
John.
yeah, did you guys see the stuff from Ruben? Oh God.
No, I'm saying that.
Yes,
John.
Jesus, yes. That was good.
Sorry, somebody's phone's going off.
Yeah.
So,
super loud.
anyways, we never got this. I don't know if you can tell it.
Yeah.
How you got out of where was it? El Salvador.
Yeah,
when
that's
the
what I
whole
wanted to
COVID
ask
thing.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right, so I work for other knife companies too, and I was giving a talk, and all of a sudden, during the PowerPoint presentation, they were like, "Joe, shut the hell up!" But this time it was for real instead of me just talking too much. And the president comes on, Bukele, and he's like, "Yeah, we're closing the country down." And one of the presidents was like, "Joe, looks like you're going to have an interesting time." The other one was like, "We need to get you out right now." And I was like, "Okay, why?" And he's like, "No, why the heck would planes come to a country that's shut down?" And I was like, "Okay, that's fine. I'm going to start to worry a little bit." About 5 canceled plane flights later, I started talking to my friend named Craig, who has contacts in Guatemala near the border. And all right, dude, we need a type 2.
Oh. Yeah, we can say it. Okay, just kidding. That was a joke. I don't care. You're good.
Okay. Well, anyway, I talked with a friend who had contacts near the border and was thinking about walking over the border. And finally, after like 2 days later, through American Airlines, canceled flights. American.
Or
I got evacuated.
Get it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's good.
It's going to squirrel Joe. I evacuated to Honduras and got out of Honduras to Miami. Then Miami, I started having the bubble guts. And when I got home to Charlotte, my mom, who is older, was still taking care of the kids. And I was like, "Mom, I'm not feeling so well. I don't think I have the virus, but I think I have something. I'm going to just buy a hotel room." And that was my first instance with Giardia. Wow.
Yeah,
Yay.
You drank some water you shouldn't have.
It was on the lobster that I had, the night before.
Shit.
And it was crazy because my boss was like, "Oh, do you think it was the odor of the sea, Duele de la Mar, Olor de la Mar, which is a fancy name in El Salvadorian Spanish, but it basically means the smell of the sea."
That's not fancy.
It's fancy.
That's just olor.
It's kind of
Olor
fancy.
I mean, if
It
you
sounds
say
pretty
right.
fancy.
It's like
How do I
saying smell
say
is
it right,
fancy.
Leo?
Yeah,
Olor.
I know.
How to smell of the sea correctly?
Olor del mar.
Can you make it sexier sounding?
Olor del mar.
All right, see,
That was
you
pretty
gotta
good.
go have some lobster there.
That was pretty
Until
damn
you
good.
start shitting like a fire hose. I was coming out
John's
of
over
both
there with the
ends.
boner in his pants. Look at him.
Gross.
He just went from 6 to midnight.
Okay. Metal note. Anyway, so besides sewing your butthole shut afterwards, that's what you want to do. I had Giardia for the first time, and this was during the toilet paper crisis.
Oh, shit.
Luckily, though,
That's
I
the
was at the
best.
factory and stole like one of these giant like stop sign size like rolls of toilet paper. It was like, well, the Americans are ransacking this. I don't know why, in this country they're not ransacking. So I just took some. I was like, guys, I'm just going to borrow some toilet paper and completely used all the hotel's toilet paper and that roll. And then, so that was Yardia. Thank God I was not in a camping situation. I needed a bidet at that
God,
point.
that would have been so bad.
Oof. So I went to a travel clinic during the COVID hard lockdown right away and said, yeah, I've been traveling out of the country. Everybody gets white in the face, looks over, and you need to go in that corner, sir. Like I was like bad in nursery school.
Turn around, please.
Yes, and go into that corner. And, of course, I'm seeing everybody freak out on TV, and I'm just like, what am I doing here? And my mom's like, do you need some Pepto-Bismol? Mom, I need a gallon of it. And I go and talk to the guy. I'm like, look, I have, an intestinal problem. I think it's Giardia. He's like, oh, okay. And what makes you think that? I gave him the symptoms. He's like, sounds about right. I took a pill and Cipro and was fine, 2 days later. But that was no joke. Like, Craig, down in the Amazon, I drink out of the
straight from the river.
Yeah. And
they make fucking tea out of water straight from. Here's the. I'm getting a little.
With my clients, I don't do this.
Here's the
but
funny
I
thing.
do it.
So we go down there, right? And everybody's trying to filter water and like trying to drink clean water and shit. I'm using those fucking tablets for a couple of days, the ones that you like put in one and then 30 minutes later you put in another one to try to clean water, right? Well, every fucking meal, every single meal, they give you this little tea that they just make straight from water from the river. They're not boiling that shit. They're just making it straight from the river. And then about 5 days later, Joe's like, you realize that they're not filtering that water that you're drinking this tea from, right?
He was in a small group,
And I'm like,
a test group.
Joe, why didn't you tell me this 5 days ago?
You speak Spanish. You could have just asked all of them.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't know to ask them about the water. How would I know that? So I'm like, Joe, why didn't you tell me this? I've been waiting 20 minutes for this fucking filter to so that I can drink this water.
But don't you boil it to make tea?
No, they just put some shit in it. They just mix some shit in it and call it good.
She put.
It's really delicious tea.
It's just
it's
cold.
actually, yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
Know
I mean, it's not cold. It's like room temperature.
It's like
on that
river
trip. That was
It's like river temperature. It's straight out of the river. It's straight out of the river. They don't fucking boil it. They don't do anything. They just take water out of the river and put some stuff in it, and then you drink it.
Maybe
I didn't know
stuff
that.
kills the whatever.
there was
No,
a
it
drop.
doesn't.
There was a drop of bleach in each one.
No, one drop. She
That
made a
kills a
cauldron.
crap
She made a
ton.
cauldron-sized thing of tea every time we ate.
Well, it
I
killed
drank like
everything.
5 glasses of water every time we ate.
So if you're
Side
going
note,
down,
for any bushcraft global trip, we have now professional group water filtration devices. That
I'm sure
are
it's all clean
enclosed.
now.
Yeah, well, big
But you
time.
know what the
We had
weird
to
thing
use
is?
Craig.
the
He's
water
not
you
gonna sue
pee in,
me.
that's the water that he's gonna make tea from.
But you know what the weird thing is? I never got sick.
Well, the problem is
The whole
placebo
time I
effect?
was there. The whole time I was there, I did not get sick.
Placebo effect, do you think?
it's livestock.
Move the mic up a little bit.
When there's livestock around there, that's one of the most
then it's
transmittable.
probably,
Yeah, with the vectors.
Yeah, but see, we were far enough out that wasn't an issue.
The biggest thing you have to worry about is
and-
amoebas. That's it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of sediment in the water which filters.
Under the little
Like,
tadpole thingies.
like you can make water. You can make a water filter out of like sand, charcoal, and rocks, right?
Right. Correct.
So
that's correct.
On every single, it is, but you have to
Yeah.
have it funnel based so that
You got to do it the
focuses
right way.
Yeah, you can't just have like a cylinder. It has to.
You can't just
focus
mix it all
out.
together. You got to do it.
And that's
in
better
layers.
than nothing. That's not a purifier. That's a filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah, we purify.
We know
on
that
our
from
trips
Grail.
now.
Shout out
Yes,
to
we
Grail.
Yeah,
Shout
Grail.
out to Grail.
Yeah, Grail. I mean,
'Cause
for individual stuff, for
purifiers-
groups,
Grail purifies it's not just a filter.
it's cool too because you can
Ask
use
Edgar
Grail
about that.
Yeah,
you can use
drink-
Grail when you travel everywhere.
Yeah.
Even when you do podcasts
And
drink
even
piss.
purifies pee.
They don't necessarily make that claim.
Oh, I'm
we
back
made that
up.
claim, But Grail was kind of like, that's gross.
Is this a challenge?
It happened. It happened already.
Oh, it already happened.
You already drink your own pee?
No,
he drank piss.
Jeremiah's piss.
Yeah.
That's gross.
I know.
That's fucking nasty, dude.
I mean, at one point you can make an argument for recycling, but like when you drink other people's pee,
but he drank some other dude's piss.
I got $100 and a grill. I'm good.
I got a Grail and I
got a
have to
Grail
drink
too.
the piss.
$100 guys, $100,
And I got a kick out of it, and I gave it $100. I didn't give a fuck.
Leo spent $100, which
Just
got
to watch
all of
him
us
drink
Grail.
pee?
Yeah,
Out of Maya's fucking fucked up penis.
yeah.
It is fucked up. You
Maya's
guys
penis
go
is pretty
Google
fucked
it.
up.
Yeah, we.
You know, I
saw
was
that video.
trying to like freaking hold myself back on this podcast, but now you guys are talking about chugging dick water for fun.
One guy.
He chugged.
One guy,
One
not
guy.
us. One guy.
That's
How far are we into the
We're
podcast?
good. We're
'Cause
good.
this
Keep
is the
going.
next level now.
Keep going.
130.
Keep going.
So
We
there is a
I'm gonna have to
point
bounce it.
in your life
Yeah, me
when
too.
you are
No?
professionally drinking other
You guys can
people's
keep
pee,
going.
where you have to think maybe the filter part might have been a problem.
Oh, it didn't even have the filter part on.
Oh, no, he drinks straight piss.
He
It
just-
was
just
he,
from
uh,
straight
no,
piss.
they
Just
just
from the actual
he just
container
pissed
of
into
Grail.
a Grail thing and Edgar drank it.
Yeah.
No,
We
He
never
can't,
put.
he can't come on any of the trips.
no. Just
Like
so
even
you,
in the U.S.
He's going to be drinking everybody's pee. Hey,
Nah.
can you pee in this so I can drink
see,
it?
this is why he pays $100, so he can. he's
Absolutely.
allowed
So
to
he
like,
has a
dish
piss
it out.
buddy.
No, so,
Yes, that's
so he can
exactly.
dish it out.
So I
See,
I-
and now look. After this talk, now come the
Dylan-
waivers.
Yeah, Dylan heard people talking about piss drinking, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
That's my type of people.
Dylan's like, that's what the beard's for. Hey, great to see you again, Dylan.
yeah, we're not doing a podcast
Tomorrow.
but-
Yes.
Bye.
All right. So
Don't say bye to anybody else.
Besides, we're not talking shit. We're talking piss.
Yeah, we're talking piss.
All right. So at what point? What was the grossest thing?
See you
All
tomorrow.
right. You know what? This is a very good question. What's the grossest thing you've ever drank? For me, it was El Salvadorian Tic Tac, which is a liquor that's based off of licorice. And I had some of the worst of the worst Tic Tac, and it felt like I was just eating a cylinder of freaking licorice.
I like
dead.
licorice.
Okay, you might enjoy some. I'll bring some to you because it's rot gut. That's the grossest thing I've ever drank in my life, and that's not even like I don't know what, like a deer blood or something that apparently everybody in the Appalachians has tried once or anything like that. Freaking some gross licorice liquor. For you, was the pee the worst or
No, he liked it.
No, he'll drink it again.
So let me
Okay,
tell you.
Bear Grylls.
Let me tell you what. So
He's gonna like try and fix the story.
Yes,
yeah, because it's way off of here.
it's way fixable after this point.
No, so
Maya even used his penis to stir it.
This is fixable like Karambit kukris.
With his deformed penis.
so it tasted just like water because it did actually purify it and filter it. So
So you did purify and filter.
No, it
Yeah,
just purified
yeah,
it. It didn't filter.
yeah.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
there's a video.
Maya rubbed his penis on the fucking lid of it too.
He teabagged it a little bit.
Ball sack and everything.
Instead of fucking
Dude,
dipping,
do I have to worry about my fucking toothbrush you gave me?
You saw me take
Yes.
it out of the package.
Yes,
Yes.
thank God. So I know you didn't like ass floss.
That's
Allegedly.
why. That's
Do you
why
know-
I did
Allegedly.
Do you know what glue is?
Glue.
Yeah.
So he opens
That
it,
sticky stuff, you know.
tea bags it, puts it back in, and then puts glue around it and seals it back.
that. You saw me open it.
So that when he opens it, it's fresh.
and then we're gonna have a story next week when you leave.
Yeah.
That was the second time I got Giardia.
You should have seen him. He was going to town.
Which is a fecal oral
Yeah.
transmitted disease.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
good segue.
I know that.
So what was the grossest thing you've ever drank?
Just spoiled milk.
Oh,
But
it's
yeah.
kind of
What?
gross though.
That
Spoiled
is
milk,
pretty fucking
but-
nasty.
Spoiled milk.
Like, I didn't know it was spoiled, and it had the chunks and stuff.
Oh, fuck.
It was like cottage cheese. You were like drinking
Yeah,
cottage cheese.
basically.
So was P the worst one for you?
Penis?
Yeah. What's the
well,
worst?
it-
Yeah.
I would say that yeah.
No,
But it wasn't even gross.
You
Like, I mean, you saw my
That's
reaction
nice.
on the video.
I loved it.
Yeah. You liked it.
You went like this.
It was pure. It tasted like room temperature water.
No, that move over to the right a little bit.
He prefers it from the straw.
That thing was
I didn't know
frothy,
he's
man.
sipping on colostomy bags. Jesus Christ.
There was
It was frothy.
That
It
is
was,
very
it
true.
was gross as shit. We got video.
Is
It's
this why
frothy.
you volunteer at the like old people hospital?
No.
You just want to take a sip of the straws every once in a while?
No.
Oh man, that's
It was frothy. That is true. That is very true.
It was straight out of the source.
All right, so he's now Bear Grylls pee-pee pants or something.
Yeah.
I literally have not met anybody else who drank pee.
Did John say
but
fuck it and leave?
But it was filtered. It was
Well, honestly,
even
if he was paying $100
it's
for
purified.
Grail to drink some pee that was filtered, I'd do that for $100.
Yeah, it was when Bobby Bushcraft was here.
That's what I was about to say. Bobby Bushcraft. He's the one that showed us. He's like,
He's the one that brought
this
it.
will
What is that
purify
face?
pee.
I had never seen Grail
Yeah,
before.
what's that face?
I just remember him using the Grail
Yeah.
down in the bush and
He probably
I mean-
pissed in it.
no, the jungle fucks up everything
Yeah,
down
exactly.
there, and I remember that thing getting clogged. Everything gets clogged down there.
Was it that yellow?
It was
one?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one, yeah.
Did
that thing.
did that thing get clogged too? Yeah,
Yeah,
everything
but
is clogged.
yeah.
like that because I had a Life Straw and it got clogged after like 2 uses.
yeah, it's 'cause it's
you
silt
had
level.
that Sawyer one, and it was better, but it got clogged after like a
I
day.
have a prototype this year
Yeah?
from a buddy, and I can't really talk about this, especially on this, but I have an app for that now.
Oh shit! Nice.
And it was 3D printed by a crazy guy. Not crazy. He's just really good. Like when you meet some
Eccentric.
real engineers who know their crap about stuff,
That's probably
it is
a good word.
mind blowing. Eccentric. Him and I worked
not
on
the
an
word. That's
article.
not the word.
That no, it is. It is. It very much is because
Say
him
it
and
again.
I, eccentric, have
Okay,
an
that's
article.
better.
I
That
was
was
listening.
Closer,
First
but
take,
still
yeah.
off.
What did I say earlier?
And eccentric.
yeah,
You threw an N in there.
yeah.
no
There's
reason.
there's not.
All right,
a name at the
I'm
start.
sorry, Jeopardy. I didn't know I was on here for my enunciation
Look,
problems.
Jesus went through a pronunciation off
And
like
lost.
a while ago, and did lose to corn, which is odd.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Well,
Barely lost, but he lost, and so yeah, I think he's been working on it ever since.
so this gentleman, who's a material science engineer, who's eccentric. Are you happy now?
Eccentric.
Yeah, he's very awesome at what he does.
He doesn't want to tell the story anymore.
I know.
I know.
get that.
I mean, you guys want to know the origin of ferocium?
I do,
Yeah,
yes.
yes. No, you don't.
Not really. I don't
No,
care.
no,
but
yeah,
tell me
exactly.
about this purifier thing.
I can't though. It's a
That's-
secret.
that's what
Well,
he
you're starting to.
It was from a material science engineer who I'm writing an article on with. He wrote most of the article about the origins of ferocium and why some of the ones suck, some of the ones don't. All this really cool stuff. But he just does this for fun. And meanwhile, he builds helicopters.
Dang, that's bad.
But on the side, he made like a super pump for a Sawyer filter. And
that you can't talk about.
To keep it from getting
no,
clogged.
there's no way you can figure this thing out because it's
Well,
awesome.
then tell us.
Okay. It works with water. It can
Oh,
get
okay.
wet.
Good.
I have a 3D printer.
I have a belly button. I put that out there. Yeah, no, that's weird.
That is weird.
What was that?
Put my finger in the belly button. I don't know.
Gross. Don't.
That is gross.
I'll cut it off, and I won't even need a knife. I don't know what kind of threat that is.
Yeah, I don't know
Damn.
either.
I bet he would do it too.
He probably would.
I'd break the nearest piece of glass and just use that.
Shank me with it.
I learned that
Anyway,
from a Matisse.
As he
too.
holds the shot glass in his hand.
Well, I mean,
Better be careful.
the Matisse are very, very. And we're going back to the tribes that we work with down at Bushcraft Global. One of them's named the Matisse. Just hanging out with them one time. They're pretty new to knives. They just brought like sharpened pieces of things they could find. A freaking piece of glass.
They
And
used to
then
use like fucking bones and teeth and
Anything.
shit at first, right?
walking with them. They see a ripple in the water, electric eel. Two of them are in the water. One of them has a machete already in the water. And this is like within 2 seconds before you have any chance of understanding what's going on. And all of a sudden they use a piece of glass to treat the electric eel, cut it up, gut it, and then have like a grocery store package with a vine in a cube form of like meat. And it's just meat chunks. The head's already gone. It's been gutted. All with a piece of glass.
Dang.
And it's just ready to go on their backs like they've just been to the supermarket. You know, the only thing they're missing is a butcher paper. It's wrapped in a cube in a vine. And they did that with a piece of glass. So I'm like, wow, if I have to shank people, now I know I don't need a Tops knife or a Baja 450.
Ed taught us that too.
Really? With that, with
All
that
you
big-
need, you don't need hardly anything.
Yeah.
So apparently,
you can murder people real easy.
Gosh,
with anything that's pointy and hard enough to penetrate. And
do you use this?
Yeah.
It's so personable.
But with this, you have to make sure that they're not wearing a shirt or something because it doesn't go through
then you're
it as
gonna
well.
have problems.
I know because I tried.
Yeah. No shit. Like,
yeah.
You guys just have like a flesh warehouse of things that you've tried?
The only thing I'm going to say, you've heard the whole thing where like a knife like that, you have to turn it sideways so that you miss the ribs?
Nah. Goes
Not
right
true.
through.
Not true.
We saw it firsthand.
We tried it too.
We tried it. You can break people's ribs by hugging them.
Yeah. So with a knife, you don't need to turn that shit sideways.
That ice stick, it's really beefy.
Thick as fuck, right?
That one, the skull, it just cracks it open. Like it just goes through like nothing, but you hear that. Oh, it's brutal.
We're in 2022 or 2021, right? And we're about to go into 2022. But it really, when you go hunting and you see how easy it is to commit violence on such animals, it really puts you in your place to know that hey, as humans we can do this with a broken can or just a pen or something like that. It really shows you how primitive we are. Like at the end of the day, we're still just like things that are biting stuff and trying to rip and eat stuff.
Meat sacks.
Yeah, we're just
yeah. I'm telling
just
you,
meat sacks with vessels and
that class can't put how
easy
it is,
that you could just be over.
Like he said, like the heart, just that little tissue that covers it. Like it doesn't take much to rip that. And
pericardium. There's a sac around your heart. If you puncture that sac, you're dead.
Yeah,
there's
no like really thin.
There's no second chance.
So you're getting all your tactical tips.
No. He was like if you were in an emergency room, on the gurney, ready to go, and I poke a hole in this pericardium thing, you're gonna die.
Gosh,
they will not save you.
You guys should really. It's an audiobook too. It's called The Survivors Club. It's all about it's kind of like Lawrence Gonzalez.
I got 4 books right now.
Dude, it's good. It'll leave you on the seat of your pants too, because it's about like a lady who fell over, like one of the short chapters, fell over, got impaled in her heart with a piece of wood, and they had to leave it in there because it punctured the pericardium. Like they took it out. Holy crap!
Dead.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, that thing's insane.
So, I have some questions for you guys as a knife aficionado, or whatever the heck you call it, being here as a guest. What is your favorite non-tops knife? Or your top 5? What is, or how about this? This is a better question. Instead of picking, which child you want to murder. What is your most...
Jeez.
No, like pick your babies. Or murder your babies. That term where it's like, oh,
no, I don't
like
know
this.
that term.
No.
I would never murder my babies.
That's fucked up, Joe.
That's not a screwed up term.
Why would you say that?
Well, maybe it's a European term or something. Something where you're like, oh, well, I like this, but what is your most used knife that's not a tops?
I like that Cerakote. Is it Cerakote the CEO one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
CEO?
Oh,
that's the one I carry usually.
I have one of those. They're awesome.
Yeah,
they
they're
came out
badass.
with the bamboo version too. It's very thin. It's like a stylus. It can fit in a tops machete sheath pretty dang easily.
Yeah, no, I like that one. That's the one I carry. Like I don't have it with me. I have it in my backpack.
Oh man,
Jesus likes the really slender, slim profile.
Dude, you can make all the phallic dick jokes you want.
No,
the CEO is a well-designed.
Yeah.
God, I wish I remember. I think it's Ben Quiet. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a thin. It kind of has the sexiness.
There's a minimalistic thing to it. That's what I like. Like I really like minimalistic stuff.
Yeah, it has that old school gentleman's life thing, but you can still shank a bitch with it.
Oh yeah, you can shank somebody real easy with that.
Yeah, it's a really. I love the CEO.
Yo
te hablo, Tito.
I'll call you.
Me, I've always...
Most used. Not your favorite, but maybe your most used.
See, the thing is, I wasn't really into knives before I started working here, and so all my good knives now are all tops. So that's all I use right now. So I kind of have a cop-out just because...
No, that's cool. What was, before tops, what was the most memorable knife that you had.
I
your
tell
Yeah,
holster?
like one of the old timers.
Yeah.
No,
Or
I
something
tell
your
the story
grandpa
to Leo. So I bought a knife at Ross. It was like an expensive one. I don't remember the brand, but it was like all gold, and I'm like thinking it's like the shit, right?
You had to go the Leo route. You just wanted that bling.
No, yeah. I saw it and I was like, I really like this knife. And then I bought it and I was using it and everything. And then I got, jumped on here with Tops, and then that thing felt like a piece of shit compared to these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was my I wasn't really into knives before that, but now I'm like learning all sorts of stuff about knives,
It's
like the quality.
it's like going through a warp drive too.
Exactly.
You learn so quickly as well.
And so now all my knives are Tops. So I know people are like, oh, it's because he works. No, it's because they're badass, high quality, and that other one, I threw it away. I was like, Leo's
Pharaoh
never,
knife?
he's never seen it. I was like, yeah, he's never going to see that one.
So Craig, besides an old timer.
Old timer, yeah. I always used to carry an old timer, one of the ones that had 3 blades.
Oh yeah.
It had like a clip point, and then it had kind of like a fruit type knife, like a hawk's bill, and then it had like a drop point. So it had 2 small blades, and then like a clip point on the other side.
Awesome.
That my dad gave me. That was one that I carried the most when I was.
Did you ever lose it, or you still have it?
No, I never lost that.
Oh man.
Like when I used to do, when I was in scouting, what I used to do, we used to play this game called Split.
Oh, okay. Where you throw it in the ground?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you call it?
Mumbly peg. I mean, it just has
That was the
variations.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to play this game where you'd take out a knife and throw it, and
We're also doing this at the camp
other
out
guy,
too.
The other guy would have to put his foot where that knife landed, pull it out, and then throw it. And then the other guy had to do that, and
We're doing this
you
at
would
the
just
camp
go
out
until
tomorrow.
you couldn't stretch any further.
They're gonna film it, and we'll show you a American tradition.
Yeah.
It's really fun. We can
Legit.
use one of the reprocessed things or something like that. So Leo, the question was, what is your favorite or most memorable not Tops knife, or your most used?
I think it was a fucking. I think it was an Ontario. And had a fucking antler handle.
Wow, it must have been like a custom reground.
No,
Wow.
this is.
Old
I
school.
got it at a yard sale
Holy cow!
for like fucking $2.50, $2, something like that. Well, growing up, my buddies would call me.
This is like an old 1950s.
Would call me
60s or something.
polo, polo navajas or whatever, because I always had like 2-3 folders or knives on me.
Yeah.
And this is, I'm talking 8, 9, 10 maybe. Because I couldn't even fucking drive. When I started driving, when I was fucking 12.
This was 80s.
13.
Yeah.
And so.
This was like late 80s, early 90s for anybody that's
For the
counting.
knife, but not me. I'm 82, dick.
I know, but you were saying you were like 8, 9, 10 years old. So
He looks well for being 82.
This was late,
I know,
late
right?
80s, early 90s. I was born in 82. You were born in 83.
83, yeah. I didn't know we were that close.
Yeah, I was born in 85. My wife was born in 83.
God, we're all really cool. Like, what are we millennials?
We are.
Yes. We're like the early millennials.
Have you seen what they're calling the new? So
Zoomers?
No,
Alpha.
Yeah, right.
No,
from
they are.
2010.
They're all betas.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be the
Yeah.
next one. But right now it's Alpha from
Now I'm
2010.
finishing my shot.
So like your son,
where's the
your son,
Zoomer?
he's Generation Alpha.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Generation Alpha. He's gonna be.
Well, he's going to be an alpha. I'm going to teach him.
Yeah. Right.
You're gonna bark at him a lot.
Yes, a
But
lot.
yeah, so it was either Ontario or Buck. I'm not,
I was like, anyways.
I was just thinking of that fucking knife because that knife, fuck, I even tried to stab my brother with that fucking thing.
Was it one of those like kitchen style ones?
No, it was a hunting knife. It
more
was
of a
a
hunting
hunting
style?
knife.
Is this going on YouTube as well?
Yeah.
So, guys, on the comments down below, post your most influential or memorable knife. We'd love to know if it was a
Whether
Buck
it's a Tops
110
or whatever.
or
No, this fucker
or
had a
top
old
Steel Eagle, or
leather
God forbid, like you guys, I don't know, a Hopalong Cassidy, cereal knife. Everybody has a story.
Or a
That's-
Rambito.
I also had
or a Rambo knife.
an old Gerber from the ones that when they used to make them in the U.S.
Yeah.
I found one of those, but
Yeah, but to
it
me,
doesn't work very well.
They
my
still
main
make some
knife,
in
the
the
knife
US,
that I
huh?
wanted the most, and it was like impossible to get, was a Swiss Army knife with all the fucking
Dude,
knives.
those
with
are
a,
easy
with a
to
toothpick.
I wanted one so
had, like,
bad.
3
My
of those.
uncles, they had one, but that was like me trying to get like a fucking custom knife right now. That's what it was to me back then, you know. And now I see them all the fucking time, and I'll buy them.
They're cool.
So amazing quality.
Swiss Army
too,
knives are
man.
cool.
They're incredible. I mean,
Like you
no
can
matter
break them
what.
super easy, but they have cool uses.
Especially from us '80s, guys, like
a small
watching
one.
freaking USA and MacGyver.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, that's called the Princess.
You know
that
what?
model
You know what?
is
even
Princess.
today,
It's a donut.
you know that I have tops that I've been fucking with tops 23 years.
Yeah.
Even today, I still carry more than tops.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
Even on me right now, I have more than tops right now.
you had this foundation.
At the last show, you bought a Microtech, right?
A Microtech, and I have a fucking.
You bought 2 or 3.
I think
I
I
actually
have
bought an LT knife from
LT's
from the
fantastic.
show
Microtech's
in Oregon.
So
in
see,
Oregon.
like fucking Leatherman, that Leatherman was like a Swiss. I have a fucking Benchmade, Benchmade. I got fucking Microtech.
And I think a lot of the people, especially you guys listening right now, you realize that all these companies, the people who are like cool like us, are pretty crazy about other knives as well. I mean, I'd have a lot of other knives on me if I had my fucking luggage. But
If your stuff
that
had
LT
showed
Knife
up.
Works I sold so I could gamble in Vegas.
LT would love that.
He would be down.
I lost it too.
He would shake your hand.
Yeah, LT they have a great foundation, some great stuff too, just like Tops. These are all wonderful companies who. And you go talk to LT or
Oh, shit,
you
I
talk
talk
to
to them all
somebody
the time.
from Victorinox and you ask them the same question. They're all pulling out knives from different companies too. It's not just the companies you like. And I think at least for me, now I'm challenging myself. I'm going to go make a kooks or something. Now this weekend, I just go blindly into my knife center, my area where I have all my knives, and just grab one and go, because I'm always like, oh, I gotta promote this company or do this company. It's still fun to cut stuff with my Leatherman.
Yep.
And use, even if my Leatherman has a serrated blade on it, it's still awesome to do it. Or just appreciate a cool Osborne design with Benchmade or something. And I think it's super interesting talking with other people.
In my camping stuff, I have a Bradford paring knife. Thin. Super
Bradford
thin.
pear.
It's super thin.
Perfect.
But
With Bradford pear is a species.
But it's but they don't make a lot of kitchen knives. But it was this I don't know. It was a Blade West, I think, 2 years ago.
In Portland, yep.
Yeah, that I was like, fuck, I don't know. I just really liked it.
Yeah, like the wing knives.
And so I
like
carry.
those, but they're expensive.
I just carry that in my kitchen, in my camping stuff.
Even though we're in the knife industry, I really love seeing a knife so much that I want to buy it now. Like going to that blade show and like stopping, going, whoa, that is an awesome knife. How
I
much
do
you
that.
want for that?
I still do that.
Oh gosh, it's cool to be able to be still in that place and still be that crazy about cutting stuff and enjoying knives.
And so when you got you got those fucking douchebags fucking telling you, oh, you copied so and so, like, fuck you, man, like,
I invented the parang.
Yeah,
You guys came out with the parang without me.
That's the one I bought.
Ooh, this is an LT Wright like a patch knife or something. I can't
That's
remember.
the one. That's the one I bought from.
Anyways, I gotta go. I actually have.
Me too. They're waiting for me outside.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we can
okay.
wrap it up.
Sorry, guys. This is part one.
I
of
don't
our
have
part
to go.
2 thing.
Yep.
We still have the knife
Yeah, I
challenge.
can stay for a bit.
Later on, we're gonna do the. Oh man, I
All
dropped
right,
my
guys.
pen.
Well, I'm bouncing. Thank you, guys.
Okay,
We'll
see you
see-
tomorrow. Gotta go.
Later.
'Cause I gotta go get
See you
ready for
tomorrow.
a party.
We were doing the superhuman trip.
We'll stay for a
Not
little
doing
bit
that
longer.
with the
I do have to
Hey, great seeing
go
you.
like in a half hour, but I can stay a little bit longer.
You edited all that out, right?
Sometimes.
It depends. If
Sometimes it's cool to leave it in.
Yeah, sometimes it just feels more real.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out, guys. Hey, thank you. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll still have my luggage. All right, should I move over
Hopefully
to the right?
you'll have
Yeah.
your luggage, not still. Hopefully it will be there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Real talk.
But no, what you're saying is legit. Like, I have a Spyderco that
love the
that my
Spyderco.
dad gave me. Same thing, my dad gave it to me. That for him it was like when he first got that, he was like, "You better take care of this,"
Yeah.
because it wasn't like buying an old timer or a Swiss Army knife. It was
Yeah.
like, I paid for this knife. Take care of it.
Where'd you lose
I
it?
still have it. No,
Oh,
I still
you
have
still
it. It's in my basement.
I lost all my Like my dad's first knife, completely lost it.
Yeah, all my dad's knives were like super ground down because he kept sharpening and so now they're like really thin.
I love seeing those.
Yeah.
I love seeing knives that have been used so much that it doesn't even look like what it did when you bought it.
Yeah, I mean that's incredible. When you see that like toothpick style, like old timer or case knife, and you just see like it's your grandpa's knife that's been ground down to a thin toothpick. I mean, you feel a little bit more, I don't know, connected to where you come from, to enjoying such a simple tool, and I think that's cool. So. I mean, at least for me, I love asking people that. What was your most influential knives?
Yeah, I don't think he ever even had sheaths for any of them. He always used to just like what Ed said with the cardboard. Mm-hmm. That was all his knives were just.
That was what your dad used to do.
Yeah, just the cardboard and
cardboard duct tape sheets.
Yeah.
Tim Stetzer is a black belt in that, by the way. He's written up a bunch of tops knives.
Ed is the same. Like he used to take cardboard and grip tape.
Oh man.
And dental floss and make a sheath out of it.
He can grow the hell out of something with dental floss.
Because you could pull the knife out from like being tucked into your pants, pull it out of the sheath without the dental floss breaking. But if you had to, you just grab the sheath and break the dental floss and
it's gone.
And disassociate yourself with this shit.
I know Ed's manifesto and all this stuff. Has
That's
he been
the
to prison?
No, dude. He was
a police officer.
He became a police officer
in Tijuana?
At what is arguably the worst possible moment. No shit. That's
so the late 80s in Tijuana, Mexico.
No. It was right after 2001.
2000.
Right after 9/11.
The cartel boom.
The dude was he was in medical school. And then 9/11 happened. And all of a sudden it took 3 hours to get into the US instead of 20 minutes. And just everything went to shit in Mexico. And he was like, well, fuck, he couldn't go to school anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Like everything that he used to
so
do
he was
kind
like,
of just
I'm going
went
to
to
make
shit.
a job about shanking bitches.
No, he was like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? And he ended up becoming a cop, just kind of out of a random thing. Huh. And like as soon as he decided to do that, the war on drugs happened.
Oh my god.
And then he went from thinking like, I'm going to like write traffic tickets and shit to I'm going to fight the fucking cartels.
That's where you have the picture of the guy like actually dual wielding 1911s like before they were going.
Well, that's the other funny thing is he said that he trained when he went through like the police academy there, he trained on like a 1911 and then,
they gave him something
and
else.
then when he finished, they gave him a Glock.
Oh my god.
He's like, what do I do with this?
Yeah, look up his podcast.
And so he went from, I'm going to be just a regular cop to I'm fighting the fucking cartels. And that's what he did for I think 12 I think 13 years, some crazy time, some crazy amount of time like that. And so he had to learn real quick to not rely on this tool or that tool, but whatever tool he could get his fucking hands on.
Just the whole human, I'm going to improvise a way to murder people.
Well, the thing that he's doing now, which is hilarious, have you heard of the Pioneer Woman?
Yes, the girl with the pink knife on the Walmart.
No,
right?
the Pioneer. Yeah, well, yeah. The Pioneer Woman, like she has this line of stuff, and it's all sold at Walmart and shit like that, right? Well, he at a lot of his, so he does this class where it teaches people how to use edged weapons. That's the one that we did in particular.
Yeah.
Where I'm saying that knife, you don't need to turn it sideways to get through a rib.
Because we stabbed it through pigs.
Because I took,
through a pig.
Yeah, like the knife that I took through the pig was the poker, the little karambadashi thing that I designed. Broke fucking ribs, cracked a skull of a pig carcass. What did you use, Jesus?
I used a lion's toothpick. It went
lion's toothpick, like butter,
man. It just went
like
through
butter. You can break ribs with a knife real easy.
Yeah.
If you do it right, it's real simple.
The last thing you do, he showed us, is you hit it and then you slice down. It just sliced all the way.
Yeah.
through.
So he had us all do.
So do we have some cows for this camp out that we can?
No.
Test?
But we had a pig carcass, and one of the first things he said is a lot of people when they hang a pig carcass, like look at Forged in Fire. When they hang a pig carcass, where's the head?
It's gone.
It's pointed towards the ground, right?
Oh yeah.
That's not how people stand. So fucking hang it the right way. right? So anyway,
Well, it's not how pigs stand either, because
Yeah, it's
pigs
not
don't
how-
stand. They have to hold it
But
horizontal.
pigs closely resemble like a
Mimic
human
a
body,
human.
right?
Well, except they don't walk.
They're a little thicker, like
No,
the
it's
skin
completely
and
wrong.
and everything's
now
a
I
little
think
thicker.
Forge and Fire is wrong. They're cutting horizontally versus vertically. My ribs are in the opposite direction
Yeah.
of
Exactly.
a pig.
That's what he's.
So you know what we did? We hung the pig with the head up.
Why not
So
flat?
there were
Why didn't
three
you ask the
there were
pig
three
first?
things he had us do. One, he had us stab it like if you were trying to stab the heart.
Yeah.
And then two is this what did he call it? He called this cut something particular, processing cut.
Yeah, process.
That's what he called it. And you basically
It's like a butcher's cut
have you
for
ever seen?
processing.
Have you ever
That's
seen?
exactly
So
what
the
it is.
video that he showed us to kind of explain this cut was like in like Muslims that they would take. There was this thing that they do as kind of like a rite of passage or something, where they take a knife and they like hit themselves in the back with it. Well, he showed us this
Oh,
one
dude, that
video.
thing was horrible.
This dude used a fucking machete and hit himself in between his spine and his shoulder blade. And he cut himself.
machete.
Yeah.
I wanna
He
see
cut
that.
himself so bad that his arm went limp and he dropped the machete and his other arm went limp too because he fucked himself up so bad he like lost the use of his arms basically until they fixed him. Fucked himself up. So that the processing cut is basically you stab and then you just drag that fucking knife down. And
he did it to himself?
That dude, yeah, the video he
The
showed
dude
us, this
with
dude
the-
did it to
yeah.
himself on accident. Like he meant to cause some damage to himself, but
But not
not to the
that.
point where his muscles separated so badly that he couldn't even use his arm. Anyway, so that was the second cut, and the third cut was to stab into the skull, and then you have to retrieve your knife because that's a lot of the things that people talk about is, oh, your knife gets stuck. Well, not if you broke the fucking rib that was in the way, and not if you know how to get it out.
You know, that's such a fake thing, that whole pressure. Oh, my God. Dude, he looks like he's just like shanking this. He's like,
Oh yeah,
where was
we
this?
all shanked it.
What do you? Oh, that pig? Yeah, yeah.
I want to be as exciting of a guest as he is.
Yeah.
You should take one if you ever get a chance to take one of his classes, especially like the weaponology class.
Dude, that's a big pig,
It will
too.
blow your mind. It will blow your mind.
Yeah, these are some
He
of the
said. He
shanks that we made.
He told us that was the second biggest pig.
Why is his right finger all taped up?
Oh, he
Fucked it up.
Yeah, he fucked it up. I don't know
Yeah,
how, but
yeah. He and the worst thing is he fucked it up.
Experts and
he fucked it
beginners,
up
baby.
after getting out of the police in
this was
Mexico.
recent. Yeah, that's the the Pioneer Woman knife.
Yeah. So
Wow.
anyway, point is,
Y'all, we're looking at
he was
like
doing
a
this.
Sasquatch
Point is, he was
boar
doing this
here.
class, right? He was doing this class, and all these guys had these fucking real expensive custom knives and shit like that.
got
And
my
I got
my
I got
my
this and I got
Striker
that.
300.
And he was like, I'll never talk bad about a knife company. And he's also like, I'll never really support this company or that company. He's like, it's not about.
He's very neutral.
It's not about this knife or that knife. It's about what you do with what you can get your hands on. And so what he did is for this class, all these guys had these fucking real nice knives. So he went to Walmart and he said at Walmart, normally what I do is I buy this 89-cent knife that's like a little paring knife, fucking black plastic handle, comes with a fucking plastic sheath and everything. He's like, it costs less than $1.
It's like a bait knife.
You can get.
Yeah.
He's like, this knife has dropped more bodies than anything in the world. And instead, he gets there and he sees this Pioneer Woman knife with fucking roses on the handle, and like just this paring knife that was like pretty. And he was like, that's the one. Fucking bought it. These other knives, broken tips, bent, like issues, and this Pioneer Woman knife destroyed this pig.
Oh
And
my
so ever
God.
since then, he's been posting pictures with this Pioneer Woman knife, and everybody else is jumping on this bandwagon and like posting other pictures. And this lady's like, "Why are you doing this? like, what are you
after?
doing?
But
Like,
yeah,
why,
why are you making my knife so
It's insane,
popular?
huh?
yeah." And so he's turning her knife into this like death weapon.
So we
And it's just
have the
it's a little
Martha
kitchen
Stewart
knife.
Snoop Dogg, conundrum here, where we got somebody so freaking hardcore in one section, somebody trying to do so much else, but one dude made something so popular. So she's going to show him how to be a pioneer and make kombucha tea.
Yes.
And he's going to show how to make kombucha tea out of the blood of your enemies using her knife.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
insane. Yeah, look at that.
That looks like somebody went ribbons crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
I've seen a lot of knives do a lot of interesting things to me. I'm really jonesing to show you guys this big knife PowerPoint that I've been working on later on, just to show you some highlights of some of the things that people do with crazy stuff out in the jungle. But honestly, you know, all this knife talk, having a great tool is very, very important. But you know, it's not the bow, it's the archer. And I think Ed's manifesto really showed that. You know, it's not, you know, the tool, but how you can use it. And I think, you know, that can have its transitions to bushcraft too.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things that
and photography
that stuck out to me.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, that's one of the things that stuck out to me the most from when I went on that bushcraft global trip was you kept talking about how like this is what separated us from the rest of the animals. Mm-hmm. Like the wheel and the knife and fire had such crazy impacts that now we have cities in places that used to be forests, and
right.
we have things that you couldn't even dream up as a chimpanzee.
Right. Because I mean, the chimpanzees aren't using tools; they're sitting there and maybe the biggest thing is they're using incisors, which is basically a knife, you know, to chew on a piece of wood to get, you know, to get to a thing that they can use for manipulation. Whereas
Well, they did find a primate that was spearfishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What
that's
was that?
And they use rocks,
Was that
too.
an orangutan or what was it?
No,
I heard
don't think
about
was
it,
an
but
orangutan.
only in passing. So
I don't even know which primate it was, but there was a primate that was found spearfishing. But
Well,
I think it had seen people do it. It was
that's another
mimicking.
thing too. That's a what's it called?
Replication?
Yeah, it's a replicative process from primates. There's something there I can't remember.
Monkey
what
see,
it's
monkey
called.
do, basically.
That's it. That's honestly monkey see, monkey do, which is a scientific.
That makes
fact.
more sense.
That's
But-
easier to say.
No, but it
But I like
it's-
big words.
It's the deal. You know,
Replicative is nice.
Yeah.
to bring it all back home, when we had a cutting edge, we were now able to manipulate the environment around us with that cutting edge versus
In a way that nothing else can.
Right. And it might just be a cheap, you know, grocery store knife that you're able to use because you're, you know, that gentleman who knows how to shank someone, or you're like Gorn, who you know how, or the Matisse, you know, forget Gorn, who's a knife maker. Never forget Gorn. But the Matisse who are able to use a piece of glass to like field dress an animal faster than I could with, you know, the
nice
outdoor
knife.
edge, you know, 250. And I think that's, I don't know, to me that's humbling. You know, like I still just love cutting stuff and seeing people who are better at it, or people who are better at using it, you know, tactically. It's kind of cool because it really helps you get motivated for.
It's crazy how much knowledge there is out there too.
Yeah. That we don't even
that
know
we don't
about.
know. Yeah, that we don't know exists. Especially because for example, the Matisse, that's just part of their livelihood.
Right,
Like, They have to know how to do that.
Yeah, it was like Gordon. It was, you know, which knife should they use? Like, just give them anything that cuts, man. You know, they'll freaking make it work. And I was thinking, oh man, he's like shooing me off. I'm trying to get some promotional footage of these awesome Bushmen using a knife, and they're really like, they don't care if it's $300 or $10. They're able to use anything, and it just really shows you. Gosh, you know, I'm like, I need to have S35M Beskar steel, and they're just like, no, we fucking
With
use
my
glass.
initials on it and
Well,
a
and these
picture
guys,
of, my
I mean,
family's crest.
they used bones and teeth
Yeah.
and just whatever they could, because
bamboo.
a lot of people don't realize that the jungle, especially in the Amazon, the jungle underneath those trees, it's fucking sand.
Yeah, there's not
Yes.
rocks. Yeah, you can
If you just dig into it, it's just sand. Like there's no
all the-
rock. You
yeah.
don't find
didn't know
obsidian. You don't find obsidian like you would around here.
You can
don't-
like in Belize and stuff, but like in that
But not in the
region,
Amazon,
where,
right?
not
Yeah.
in our region where we were at. We're even in Brazil.
That's weird.
A little bit up higher. Sometimes they find rocks, but no.
Yeah.
You can throw your knife into the ground and not worry about chipping out. It's so awesome.
Yeah, it
and I
might get some scratches from the
Yeah.
sand, but that's it.
Really, I didn't know that. I thought it was just dirt, like here.
Nope. Sand. You
Just
dig
a
that
little-
shit out, and so when they cut out all the trees and everything, what's left is beach. It's like a beach. It's fucking weird.
That's actually the scariest. I mean, at least to
Yeah.
me, the scariest part about the Amazon is when the wind blows and because the nutrient layer is
the
so low. Yeah, like these giant trees take half the jungle with them when they fall down. And I think you were out there during a storm, and Gorham was like, "Joe, get the hell back inside!" And you could hear the forest coming around.
I think we heard
down.
a tree fall one night. And that was one of the things when we first were setting up camp. Joe was like, "Well, keep an eye out for things that are leaning a little further than they should. Keep an eye out for trees that look like they're dead. Like, you do not want to set up your hammock near a widowmaker.
That's the scariest stuff.
Really?
But like down
because
there,
that shit
really
would just
hardcore.
fall randomly.
They have microbursts, small hardcore thunderstorms come through and just blow stuff, and everything.
Basically, a tornado sideways.
Right? Yeah, it is. That's it. That's exactly a microburst. And because the nutrient layer is so close to the top, where you can stick your knife down in the ground, not worry about rocks. Some of these big trees can fall over very easily, and they're all connected. They take down half the forest with them, and they can fall down right next to your
Where
your
you're
hammock.
sleeping, or
Yeah, and it just really really makes you respect everything
Our forest
about
is
the
kind of
jungle.
the same. Like,
Yeah.
like up around, like up where we're going. Just look like if we were to go outside of that little camp area, just look at trees that are leaning a little too far, shit like that. You set
Yeah.
up a tent under that,
It's not just a jungle thing.
and a storm
it can
comes
be
through,
anywhere. Yeah.
you could fuck yourself real easy.
Widowmakers are horrible. I think people get more killed by coconuts than like any
Yeah,
other
they're just
sort
walking
of,
under a tree, a fucking coconut falls on their head.
Yeah, like yeah.
If you
look it up
if
on
a
your
coconut
internet.
falls out of a palm tree on top of your head, it will probably kill you. Those things weigh like 3 pounds. That thing will fucking murder you from dropping out of a tree like that.
Yeah, coconuts I think are more
The shell on a coconut is hard as a rock. Like, yeah, people die from
there it
coconuts
is.
falling on their
I just
heads.
saw it. Coconut deaths versus shark deaths.
occasionally fatal. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like it's happening all the time. But if a coconut falls on your head,
Coconuts kill around 150 people worldwide each year.
yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, just
150 people.
People just like hanging out under a tree, and
Yeah,
then all of a sudden a
no,
coconut
so
murders them.
That's
Th-
everybody
this
that
is-
works here 3 times,
Yeah,
basically.
This is the
5 times.
The thing.
Shit.
Coconuts kill 150 people per year. Number of shark deaths 5.
That's insane.
So y'all
crazy,
better watch
huh?
out for coconuts.
Yeah,
Yeah. And people.
wild.
Oh, it's a Snopes thing. Let's check this out, guys, because this is an internet
No,
thing, right?
Snopes is full of shit, just
Yeah.
like everybody else.
Yeah.
Snopes is full of shit. Fox News is full of shit.
Fox Knives?
Fox Knives is cool. CNN is full of shit. They're all full of
Yeah,
shit.
they're all media.
They're all fucking assholes.
I'm pretty sure though people die more from coconuts than shark bites.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
sharks
that
are
I
just kinda
believe.
like,
That I definitely believe.
where coconuts they have to fall,
Yeah, I mean,
vertically and straight
like you
down.
pick up a coconut, 2-3 pounds. Now that fell 50 feet out of a tree,
Yeah,
on
that
top,
would-
straight on top of your head.
That would fuck you up.
Watch
That will
out for
murder you.
coconuts.
Yeah, if you're
that
going to
still
the
on?
jungle, what's that?
Is that still on?
I hope so.
Probably.
Watch out
If
for
it's not,
coconuts.
John's getting fired.
Yeah, definitely. Even if it is, he's probably getting fired.
Yeah,
One of
that's-
these days,
no.
I'm going to fire him. It's just.
So if you're ever going to be in the
It's bound
jungle,
to
carry
happen.
a hard hat. That's what I've learned today.
Honestly.
Yes, definitely. And then, even then, you're probably still going to fuck up your neck and shoulders.
Yeah, and you're safer swimming in the water with the sharks than you are walking along the beach
Walking under a coconut
near a
tree.
coconut tree.
Whatever you do, don't bleed around a coconut.
We should have Coconut Week on the Discovery Channel.
Oh,
Just
shit. We
drink-
should.
Just everybody.
All the different types
all
of
the-
coconuts.
that people have died from.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any video of somebody getting rocked by a coconut. Just,
That would-
just
that would suck.
murdered by a fucking palm tree.
So
That would
coconut,
suck.
you know what?
That'd be a shitty way to go
very-
out.
It would.
That's
That's
very
embarrassing.
transitional to bamboo. You can live with coconut. You can drink water out of it. You can eat the meat. You can even make
make-
textiles
yeah.
out of it.
And oil.
The oil, big time. It's a very Polynesian-based super thing.
Yeah, it's
Same
great
deal.
for it's great for sex things.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
You can fuck a coconut. You can also use the coconut skin as
That's
a
not what I was
as a
talking
loofah, or what's it called?
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
Clean your body.
that's a super a
superfood?
superfood, a super survival thing. So is bamboo.
Yeah, because of
which-
how fast it grows.
Well, you can eat bamboo?
and
You can eat bamboo.
You can
wear
some
bamboo.
kinds of bamboo. Yep.
Yep.
You can use it as a giant straw.
Yeah, you can use it as a giant straw food. All that stuff too. Structural base, but also people would stab each other with bamboo all
So-
the time.
Yeah, you can murder
Yeah.
people with bamboo.
Or they
sure.
used them. They were the first cannons.
Okay, I'll
That's
tell him.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, bye. Yeah, bye.
I think
John, forget
I'm
to punch
hearing
out.
Why is he? Why do I
some
need to know that?
residual dying here. So I think we need to wrap this up because my headphone's dying or something.
No,
Oh,
that's
did you
because
just-
your knee's on the
Did
fucking
you
thing.
just lost one of your ears, didn't you?
Yeah, watch out, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Watch out,
This is
Joe.
like
Good
a
job, Joe.
How about there? Because it's not battery operated. You good now, Joe?
yeah. You gotta. I mean, you gotta
Just switch-
stick it in the hole.
Yeah,
more.
your headset's not gonna die.
Just switch
unless the power goes
switch
out.
to that one.
There we go. We're good.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm sorry you can't afford better equipment. And we'll talk to him about that.
Oh,
I'm just messing with you.
shit.
No.
No.
Jesus is trying to end it again.
No, we're trying to get him some cooler equipment.
Yeah, you know what? I do actually have a.
Yeah.
You know this
A
guy.
bar mitzvah.
Did he see you?
Yes, I can see him. What's he doing right now?
I'm supposed to be on a call with him right now.
Oh, let's make a group one.
Well,
Is he
let's
gonna
do this
record
first,
this?
and then well, we got like a meeting about something else, but you can hang out.
Oh, he's designing for you guys.
I got-
No,
gotta
it's
go.
it's about something else.
I gotta go.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's almost 6:30.
Done. Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Guys, if you want to go to any more information, go to topsknives.com, Instagram topsknife, Tops Tape Zeus, and Tops Daily
Underscore.
Grind.
Tops_Jesus.
Tops_Jesus.
Yep.
Hey, are we going to do any more podcasts here?
Not with you.
Okay, bushcraftglobal.com.
We should take this equipment up.
I'm kidding.
No, you should.
Joe, that was a joke. We'll have you on the podcast.
But Leo's the
again.
one that has the power thing.
That's fine. Bring it.
Should I take it?
Yeah.
That generator has a plug on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, if we put it around the
plug an
campfire, you
extension
could have
cord
that
into it.
sound of the crackling
Yeah,
campfire.
we can do like a quick one up there.
Yeah, quick.
Sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be quick.
Topsknives.com, topsdailygrind.com, tops_Jesus for all of your awkward exotic needs.
Sure.
Yes, that sounds really.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Exotic.
sound came
Okay.
way too good.
All right, perfect.
Okay, we're good then?
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you
Bye.
for joining
Bye.
us and see you next time.